what it could be, hopefully what it should be. Before we even continue, I want to say that right now we in 8 and 9 clothing store, and I'm dripped to death with 8 and 9 from the head to the bottom of my feet. And right now, this is your boy N.O.R.E. Hang Sangria. Hope you're Savia. What?
What up is DJ EFN?
It is a Drink Champs podcast. Make some
noise!
And right now we have a legendary Brooklyn MC. He was a part of a legendary group that we only got one album from. We was disappointed. We're gonna get into that. He's hip hop's first activist that gangsters in hip hop claim and the backpackers in hip hop claim. He stepped up for us in Ferguson when nobody else was. He told that guy that was in CNN, we're gonna get to that later, that you're reporting on black culture in a disrespectful way. And he told it to him intelligently.
And live.
To this day, people still don't respect this guy's, Don Lemon's, news reporting skills since that day.
It's been different for Mr. Lemon since then.
I had this guy number. The first thing I wanted to do was text him and say thank you. But he's a hip hop activist. He's one of the realest people. He's a hip hop pure lyricist. He's worked with the likes of Kanye West, Jay-Z, Freeway, you name him. He's been in the studio or had something to do with them being great. Right now we have Talib Kweli in the building. Make some fucking noise!
Oh man.
The legend.
Oh man.
The legend, Talib Kweli.
Y'all gonna make a black man blush. Man.
Nah, man. Listen, by the way, let me just say something. I seen you in LA, and I got a chance to tell you how much I appreciated the statements, the acts, and the courageousness that you portrayed during the Ferguson, and you going out there, first off, just representing for us, and then second off, when people were reporting false stories, you immediately corrected this guy, and you did it in an intelligent way. You could have been like, fuck you, nigga, you sellout motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's how I feel about Don Lemon. But you didn't. You did it in a respectful. How did that transpire?
Yeah, can we get the full story on that?
And we don't need the politically correct answer. Because nobody listens to this show. We only got 3 followers. Let's go ahead. Tell us.
Well, first of all, before I get into that, you know what I'm saying? First of all, shout out to the family of Michael Brown and Michael Brown's mom and Michael Brown Sr. And you know what I'm saying? Like, because, you know, one of the things that was lost in the conversation with me and Don Lemon was the fact that I was out there to represent for Michael Brown.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And one thing that I try to not, I have no regrets in life. But that
We're going
moment.
to have to ask you to pour a drink.
Okay, well,
all right,
you know.
This is Drink Champs.
It's Drink
You sound a little too sober. Come on,
open
open up. That is your bottle. That is your bottle.
You know, Hennessy has sponsored some of the worst moments of my life.
Yeah, it sponsored some of the worst moments of my life as well, Talib. Yeah, so go ahead. You in Ferguson.
Yeah, so I went down there. You know, I be on Twitter a lot.
Let's be clear. You did not get paid to be in Ferguson.
Oh, no. Don Lemon got paid to be in Ferguson.
That's right. Go ahead. Continue.
I was on Twitter. I be on Twitter a lot. And
you be arguing with fools. I be seeing you.
I do.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
You know, Jay-Z said if you argue with fools from a distance, they can't tell who's who.
Well, yeah. Who's the wise man?
But I tell him come a little closer, and it's very apparent who's the wise man.
Let's make some noise for him telling
Do you
him to come
respond to
closer.
every single person?
Come a little closer.
God damn it.
Just if you come a little closer, you can see. You know what I'm saying? What I'm doing. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was talking on Twitter to people who was retweeting, and a lot of times people on social network think that they activists because they retweet something or because they post something nice and positive on Facebook. And that's all good. But unless you have bodies on the ground, unless the flesh is involved, there's nothing really happening. So I found myself being hypocritical because I'm talking about this on Twitter.
Right.
My man J. Cole went down there.
I seen that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, these are artists, like, I think maybe Young Jeezy went down there before me. So I seen other artists go down there.
Let's pick them up. That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, I could go down there. I'm here on Twitter talking about it.
Right.
Let me go down there. I'm an artist. I'm my own boss. I don't have a schedule I have to adhere to. I could go down there. So I went down there, and I was happy to see my man Philip Agnew, a.k.a. Umi Salah, who's here in Miami. You know what I'm saying? From Dream Defenders. He was down there. I seen Patrice from Black Lives Matter down there. I seen people that I already fuck with down there. So I felt like I was in the right place. I met my man Tef Poe, an artist from St. Louis, very talented MC. He's on my last album, Ninth Wonder. Which side are you on? He's on the song. My man Tef Poe and my man Tory Russell, they was down there. They was on the front lines. And my first night down there, to be honest with you, I kind of went down there on some like, I'm just gonna show my face.
Okay, I'm gonna pour you a drink. I see you being
No,
slow.
I got the drink.
Oh, you got the drink already?
All
right, go ahead. Continue. I'm sorry.
I was gonna show my face.
Right.
To be real with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't planning on getting in no type of action or no
like
type
hella
of...
involved. You just wanted to be on the ground.
I just want to show solidarity.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But
with the people.
you got maced or something like that.
Yeah, there was... No, I didn't get maced, but they sprayed tear gas in the air. It affected me a little bit. I had the cops and, agitated the people. You know what I'm saying? And they chased us down. I was down there with Rosa Clemente, who's a friend of mine, Jessica Care Moore, who's a poet. Cops and some young people, they chased us down. They put
Is she
guns.
Related to Roberto Clemente? Because that's my cousin.
She's not, but she is Puerto Rican.
All right, then let's
Is
make
that
some
really
noise.
your cousin?
She is. She is Puerto Rican.
My Puerto Rican.
Dale, wepa, all that.
How many days into the protest is this when you get there?
This is as soon as I got there.
But I'm saying, how many days had the protest already been going on?
It had been going on about a week.
Okay.
Before maybe 2 weeks before I got down there, and the people on the front line, I seen that they needed a voice, and I seen that they needed representation. Shout out to my man Benzino. I seen him down there.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? There's a couple other artists I can't think of right now, but Tef Poe, I was rolling with Tef Poe and them. And I was down there for about a week. I got asked to do a lot of press. I turned a lot of it down. I did Democracy Now! With Amy Goodman. I did a Joanne Reed show. But I was turning a lot of the press down because I wasn't down there as a rapper. You know what I'm saying?
You was down there as an activist.
Yeah, with the people.
Yes.
I got asked to do CNN. I had never met Don Lemon. I went down there to do the thing with him. And
this is the night before he said, I smell weed, or this is the same
This was
night?
about a few months before that.
Oh, when he said he smelled weed
This was a few months before he smelled the weed.
Okay, yeah.
Don Lemon is somebody that I, even to this day, I clown, I make fun of him. I had a little altercation with him on the air, but I have respect for him as a human being, A gay man, black man on CNN.
He's gay?
He's gay, you know what I'm saying? He do his thing.
We didn't know that.
He came out.
And Anderson as well.
Yeah, Anderson gay, gay, you know what I'm saying? Like, they did their thing,
Openly, yeah.
I went down there. I was very excited to do the interview with Don Lemon.
Right.
And I was surprised at the way that he conducted the interview. And I think my shock and my surprise, me being used to doing interviews in a certain way as an artist, was different from me doing interviews as... I don't think Don Lemon understood my who I was and what I was doing down there. I was just somebody who was there. He had no frame of reference. No.
He didn't know you beforehand?
Nah, we never met.
To him,
who I was.
he might have been from St. Louis.
Yeah, I could have been some rappers from St. Louis, and no disrespect to rappers from St. Louis, because those are the voices, like my man Tef Poe. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like people who's rappers from there, they know what was up for real. Like really, they should have interviewed Tef Poe. Really. You know what I'm saying? If they really
you were
wanted
walking by, that's how this happened?
Nah, they called me.
They
called
his
producers couldn't give him...
CNN called me a lot.
Give him the background?
They called me a lot. The real story is they called me a lot. They called me like 10 times. And I said, no. And they said Anderson Cooper was going to do the story. And I have a lot of respect for Anderson Cooper.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, I'm going to do it.
Right.
When I got down there, they had Don Lemon. I didn't, I was like, okay, Don Lemon, cool.
Was you aware of Don Lemon prior to that?
I didn't have no opinion of him.
Yeah, I did.
I was aware of him. I knew he was on CNN. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't a fan. I wasn't not a fan. I didn't know who he was. I just knew he was famous, black dude on CNN. So I did an interview with him, and I just didn't like the way that I felt like Don Lemon is on CNN on TV a lot. I feel like if you call me to interview me, you want to hear what I got to say. As soon as I started speaking, he started speaking, you know what I'm saying? And
cut you off.
And my gut instinct kicked in, you know what I'm saying? But like I said at the start of this, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wish I would have talked more about Michael Brown.
Right.
Instead of getting into it with Don Lemon. You know what I'm saying?
No, but you know what? I want to tell you that it was necessary for the time, because you being on the grounds, you probably didn't see all of the news footage. Me being on the road at the time, I did see all the news footage, and he just wasn't. It was. With all due respect to him, because I've never met Don Lemon, you know what I'm saying? So about me judging him is absolutely prejudice, because I've never met the guy, right? Never been in front of him. But from what I see, he's what represents an Uncle Tom. He's what represents like the people who don't understand the struggle, the people who don't understand that Mike Brown was innocently killed, the people who don't understand the Trayvon Martins. Right. He was the epitome of the black guy who doesn't understand our struggle. So although your plot with him and your confrontation with him might have took away from what Mike Brown, it also shed light on the situation that, listen, brother, if you one of us, you got to be one of us. Right. And if you're not, then you're just not.
See, I think he does, because I think as a black gay dude, he understands oppression.
See, I didn't know he was gay, so
yeah, I think he understands it. And I think he goes through it. You know what I'm saying? As somebody who works in the mainstream media,
right?
I think he understands it, but you know, people work for a living, and we all have jobs, and a lot of us compromise our gut feelings and our morals, and compromise who we are as people for that check. Don Lemon is there to represent CNN. CNN is a corporate interest. He's not there in the interest
like
of the
that
people.
He represents CNN. Let's make some noise for Don Lemon represents CNN.
He represents CNN.
Even though it's the wrong CNN. But go ahead.
Not CNN like, you know, the official CNN, but you know, the Ted Turner CNN.
Yeah, the Ted Turner CNN. Thank you, Tyler. That was a great
Ted Turner was kind of hood too, though.
Yeah. Ted Turner, you know, they
is all right.
Gangster shit.
But yo, that other bag of ice, we can't put that there. Come on, the other bag of ice. Come on.
But I think that he represent. He was doing his job. The moment I spoke out against mainstream media, I didn't even say CNN. He took offense to me saying mainstream media is a problem. Right. He looked at CNN as being a part of mainstream media. He took offense to me dissing his team. That's what it was. And the conversation got missing because he was like, wait a second, CNN is fair. I feel like I'm fair. I feel like I work for CNN, I'm fair. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, he represent the mainstream media. The mainstream media job is to enable the status quo and to convince us that the status quo is okay. You know what I'm saying? Like CNN, the only reason CNN was down there was in the hopes that there would be a riot. Right. The only reason that MSNBC, even the left wing, I'm not talking about Fox News and all the bullshit, but even the left wing supposedly on our side, media is down there because they hope that some violence will happen. Right. If there wasn't a threat of violence, they wouldn't be down there. So then they tell you we shouldn't riot. They tell you we shouldn't burn down the CVS. And I agree with that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think violence solves anything.
CBS or CBS?
CVS.
We can burn down CBS if we want to.
I understand. Y'all got a relationship.
Shout out to CBS. But we burn you down, motherfucker. I'm just playing.
But I think that, you know, Don Lemon was doing his job very well.
I like you for being political.
He was. I'm not being political.
We're not.
Nah, that's not even politics, my nigga. That's just real shit. Like he was doing his job. Now, you and me as artists, the reason you could call yourself N.O.R.E,
tell him.
The reason you could do a podcast with EFN, say whatever the fuck you want,
tell him,
is because you are artist. You have no boss.
Talk about it.
You have no boss.
I'm getting hyped, Talib. Keep going. Keep going.
You see when Lauryn Hill don't show up to a show, and everybody get mad. Guess what? You could be mad, but guess what? So the fuck what? She don't work for you. She could.
Let's make some noise for Lauryn Hill not working for nobody.
She don't work for nobody.
God damn it.
She could show up when she feel like showing up, and guess what? If she don't feel like it, she don't have to show up.
That's right.
If something personal happened in her life, she could be like, I'm chilling today. Yep. She has an arrangement with the venue owner, the promoter, and you don't know it. Right. You're not privy to that. So the only person she might owe something to is somebody that you're not even privy to. So as artists, we have no boss, and a lot of people don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people caught up in the debt system and the slavery system, and they think they have bosses. They have people they have to report to. That's not something that I'm judging. You can't be judgmental of what people got to do to survive. You know what I'm saying? You can't judge that. But you got to understand the difference between somebody, you know, and it's the same thing as a gangster. Like a gangster has no boss.
Like Mos Def, he's N.O.R.E for real. He's a nigga on the run right now. Is that correct? Let's make some noise for Mos Def.
Yasin Bey has no boss.
Let's be clear. Hold on. What happened? He just said fuck America and he just left and just said
you know
fuck
what?
it.
I think Yasin Bey, you know.
Yasin Bey.
So I went to visit him. In
Africa.
In South Africa.
Let's just make some noise for the nigga going back home. Let's just make some noise. I ain't got the heart. They ain't got a W in Africa, right? I can't go to Africa unless they got a W.
They got, they got a home away at Airbnb. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not a fan of Airbnb yet.
No, I'm not either. I don't fuck with Airbnb. But listen, Yasin Bey, he decided a long time ago, if you pay attention to his moves, that he wasn't fucking with America a long time ago.
That's hard.
You know what I'm saying? And He traveled the world, you know. He's an internationally known artist. He is settled in South Africa. He do got some legal issues.
And he had an international passport.
A world passport.
A world passport. What the fuck does that mean, Talib?
A world passport is
yes.
so, you know, he has a website with my man Ferrari Shepherd. Shout out to my man Ferrari Shepherd. Called
I got a website. I don't got a worldwide passport.
No.
Okay. Can you break
They got a
this
website
down?
called A Country Called Earth. And the whole concept behind it is, you know, I'm a citizen of the world. Like these borders, this is a room full of immigrants.
Yes,
you know
it is.
Most definitely.
It's a room full of immigrants. We done good for some immigrants.
That's
you know
right.
Yeah.
These borders are set up by colonists. These borders are set up by warring European factions that are interested in enabling white supremacy and keeping it going. You know what I'm saying? Like
keeping the borders that they created.
People was murdered or raped and tortured for them to create these lines and these divisions between people. You know what I'm saying? No human being is illegal. You know what I'm saying? If you get drunk and you drive and you kill a motherfucker, are you an illegal driver? No, you're not. Yeah. So no human being is illegal. That's a misnomer. No human being is an alien. No human being is illegal. And
let's make some noise for the people trying to cross the borders.
No
we
doubt.
got Talib Kweli.
No
Let's
doubt.
go on speak for you. We are not illegal. We are not aliens. God damn it.
Shout out to all our
word is
gente out
bomb.
there.
And so Yasin Bey and Ferrari Shepherd, they have this concept of just global citizenry and no human being is illegal and country called Earth. We are all citizens of the world.
So can he still like go to like countries that's cool with United
Yeah, the world
States?
passport is recognized in certain countries.
But we still don't know, how did he get that?
The
Like,
world,
yeah.
you could, from what
Did
I
he
understand,
bone
you could
somebody
just,
to get that? Let's keep it real.
Shit,
Who
I
did he
don't know.
fuck?
Shit, I don't know.
Fingerprints. Every country has its fingerprints.
The world, from what I understand, the world passport, you could get it if you do the research, and you could just anybody could get it, but it's not recognized everywhere. It's not recognized in every situation.
Like Chechnya,
They might recognize it. I think the situation with South Africa is they recognize it sometimes and they don't they pick and choose. So I think the situation was he was trying to travel and this particular time they didn't recognize the world passport. So he has a little legal issue he got solved. But you know, he been in South Africa and Tunisia and Morocco and he's just been a citizen of the world.
And then how did you guys initially meet? Because the Black Star thing was so big and we only got one album, correct?
Yeah, shout out to my man Rubik's.
Okay.
When I was a young wee lad back in the salad days of my career.
Okay, hold on. Wee lad and salad. We've never heard this terminology.
That's Irish. That's Irish. I'm a wee lad. You know,
wee lad.
You know?
All right, we're gonna
my
take
salad
that.
days. I'm a fan of the Coen Brothers films. If you watch Raising Arizona, Nicolas Cage, he talks about him and Holly Hunter, I think is the name of the actress, and he's talking about the early days of their relationships. And he said that's the salad days. The days before the appetizer and the meal and the entree. The salad days.
Now that makes a lot of sense.
You know what I'm saying? So in my salad days, you know what I'm saying? I used to hang out in Washington Square Park. I used to hang out with incredible MCs like Supernatural.
Is this where Half Baked came from?
Dave Chappelle was in the park.
Okay.
Dave
word,
Chappelle was in the park
word.
around this time. Washington
Word.
Square Park. Adolf the Assassin was in the park. You know what I'm
Look
saying?
at Talib getting head pop on
You know what I'm
us.
saying?
Let's go. Come on.
You know
Keep
what
it
I'm
going.
saying? Jean Grey was in the park. Mos Def was in the park, but Mos Def was also a TV star. He had a show with Nell Carter. I forget the name of the show, but Nell Carter, him and had a show, right? Then he had a show with Malcolm Jamal Warner, had a TV show when he left the Cosby Show. He was
his
a
own
teacher.
show.
He was a teacher in Harlem. He had a class of 7th graders. Mos Def was one of the 7th graders.
Get the
You know
fuck
what I'm
out of
saying?
here.
Yeah. Then the Cosby Mysteries.
Like the first Drake.
And this is in Brooklyn?
This is in Brooklyn. Cosby
I
Mysteries.
thought y'all was brawl in Brooklyn. Y'all niggas got mad shit in Brooklyn. Let's make some noise for Brooklyn being rich.
Oh yeah.
Let's make some-
But no, don't get it
Busta
twisted.
Rhymes.
Don't get it twisted.
Busta Rhymes, Big, and Jay-Z all went to
Brooklyn
a
got the best
school
MCs.
together.
Brooklyn got the best
Hold
MCs.
on now.
You know,
All right. We're gonna
let me
you live
qualify
tonight.
that. Let me
Yeah.
qualify that. The 718 got the best MCs.
718.
Yeah.
718.
718.
He said 718. That was too smart for me. I had to think.
I have to rep for the South.
It's the
Andre
same thing.
3000
It's the
from
7.
Atlanta. Come on,
718. 718.
All right, y'all got a couple. Y'all got some Andre 3000, some Scarfaces,
Yeah. In the
Bun B,
South.
come on.
Bun B's, and you know what I'm saying?
Well, we got Jay-Z's and Nas and Bigs.
It's different lingo,
And Run
man.
DMC.
It depends where you coming
Look, this is
from.
that 718,
LL
718
Cool J.
unity. It's like black and brown unity right here. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Right here.
But yeah, Mos Def was doing this thing on the acting. He had the Deion Sanders American Express commercial.
I knew he definitely was a big on the
so
commercial.
we was broke.
He was on American Express
Yeah,
commercial?
we was broke. We
Right.
be in the park. We would hop the train. I used to live in Flatbush. Hop the train and go to Washington Square Park to freestyle. Mos Def was the only nigga with money. He would take everybody to McDonald's on West 4th.
I got arrested at that McDonald's.
Yeah, I'm sure you did.
Continue.
Right across the street from the basketball.
Yeah, me and Tragedy Gaddafi.
Why you gotta get arrested?
It's a weird story. It's a weird story.
When I was 15 years old,
Right.
all right, this is a real story.
Right.
Now, at the house I rented, I'm shooting a video. My man Nico is in there shooting a video.
Let's make some noise for Talib flossing on us.
Yeah.
Listen, most people rent a hotel. He's experienced.
We got an apartment that we rented. He got a house.
he
But
rents
the house
houses.
is cheaper than the hotel. You know what I'm saying? I'm frugal.
We don't know that word. Can you explain?
Frugal
He's tight.
is
He's tight
it's
on
cheap.
yeah.
It's
right.
a fancy word for cheap.
Tight in the pockets.
I am now using that word,
Salute.
frugal. Okay, continue.
Pasta Noose is at this house right now.
Big up
De La
Pasta
Soul.
News.
Big up
De La
De La
Soul.
Soul,
Right now.
man.
It's still potholes in my lawn.
Right.
Let's
Merce.
make some noise for Donald Saul.
Who's Donald Saul?
So look,
I forgot.
look,
my tongue slipped.
all my New York niggas gonna remember this. I used to shop at Renaissance. I don't know what it's called now, but it used to be on Houston and Broadway. And they used to have the Doc Marten boots and the Jabot jeans. I used to
Jabot
go there
jeans.
for Jabot jeans. I ran into Pasta Noose. This is when De La Soul was the
I'm gonna
hottest.
pass you a blunt. I don't know
Thank
if you're
you.
gonna say
this
yeah.
This is a joint. Oh, this is a blunt. Okay.
It's a blunt. We about to
De La
smoke a
Soul was
blunt.
the hottest shit.
Hold on, let me make sure it's lit. I'm about to smoke it. I smoked the blunt with Too Short. I got KRS drunk, and now I got Talib Kweli smoking. Let's make some noise.
Although that is not news. That is not news.
I know, but you know why, Talib? Let me just do. This is one of the main reasons why I wanted you on the podcast is because you do so much great in the community that sometimes, like, you know, our preachers, our bartenders. When I say by bartenders, I mean, like, you know, the pull-up guys in the hood. In New York, sometimes they seem holier than thou.
Right.
And sometimes when you just need to show them that they're human. And when you show them that they're human, it's more people that can say, you know what, I'm going to follow his
relate to
lead.
them. They can relate to
I'm
him.
going to follow his lead because he's also human. Like,
No, but
bartenders.
it's crazy because I've been in this business for a long time. I'm known for a
Right.
certain type of record, but you know,
Right.
ever since I've been in this business, I fuck with EFN, I fuck with N.O.R.E.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
You remember the time we was in Larry-O's?
Yes.
And then somebody came up to you and
That
asked
really
you for
sound
your...
funny.
Yeah, we was in Larry-O's, like Gloria Esteban restaurant. And I'm be drinking together. I'm like, wow, the world need to know Talib can have fun. You know what I'm saying? Because he makes so serious records. You know, he's a political guy. It's great. That part is awesome. That's what I represent. KRS-One's my favorite rapper. So you understand that I respect all this.
Right.
But I'm seeing him have a great time. So a person comes up to him and says, yo, Talib, I want to do a joint with you. So I'm like, he's like, yeah. Then he's like, yo, N.O.R.E, I want to do a joint. I said, yo, Talib is my new manager. And Talib looked at me and was like, you fucked up, nigga. But he went along with it. And I'm like, you went right along with it. Let's make some noise with Talib going along with my foulness. That was a foul.
I'm managing N.O.R.E. now.
Yeah, I definitely did want to do a song with the dude, so I sent him right to Talib. But people need to... I think that's one of the greatest things is that when, you know, you like when people say, I know this is fucked up, but when people say Martin was fucking bitches on the side, it's like everybody be like, damn, that's fucked up. But it's like, nah, he's a human. Like he was fighting every day for human rights. If he wanted to get a nut on the side, let the nigga live, man. Make some noise for Martin.
Hey, man.
Make some noise for Martin fucking on the side.
Hey, man.
I'm talking about Martin Luther, by the way. I'm talking about Martin Luther.
I thought you were talking about
I'm
Lawrence.
talking about Martin Lawrence? No, I'm talking about Martin
Listen,
Luther.
an unnamed rapper told me this, and I'm not going to blow up his spot. This unnamed rapper told me this on his first tour. He said, hey, man, all the prophets had hoes.
Because you know why? It shows that you're human. The thing about preachers, the thing about the church, it doesn't work no more, is because you see these people and they got the gator shoes on and they got the they look so good and
they charlatans though.
And
And
you know
their
what?
parishioners are
Charlatans.
They show you no mistakes. So if they show you no mistakes, why would somebody
That's
follow you? Because it's like, damn, I ain't never gonna be like you. I have flaws. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so that's why
what
the
make
church
Martin
is
great.
not working.
When you learn the story about his flaws. When you learn about Malcolm's flaws, when you learn about Jesus' flaws, you know what I'm saying? When you read the books that are outside of the Bible, outside of the King James version of the Bible, when you see where Jesus went and traveled, and you know what I'm saying?
Suppose he went to India and all that.
You know what I'm saying? He gained knowledge from all over the world, supposedly. You know what I'm saying? Like and had flaws. It was a man, but that that's what makes people able to relate. You know what I'm saying?
But Black Star is such a legendary.
Oh, but before you go into Black Star,
Okay.
just because I started talking about Pasta Noose. Pasta Noose, I went into the Renaissance. I said, Pasta Noose, you my favorite. De La Soul, my favorite shit.
Right.
I rap. what do I do? He said, go to Rush Artist Management around the corner on Elizabeth Street.
Oh, shit.
Right? So I went around that. I went around the corner. I go in the lobby.
Tragedy's there.
Yes, he was. But first Search.
right,
First Search. Right, this nigga knows because he knows. Right. Search walked in, I met Search. I'm 15 years old.
Right.
I met Search. This is when Gasface was out.
And Search is
Oh, and it was hot?
I was
it was
like,
hot?
yeah, this Gasface was
bubbling?
out.
Yeah, come on, third base.
Tragedy walks in.
Huh.
I got a picture in my house right now. Tragedy had the wild dreads on the top with the fade on the side. He had the little Malcolm X spectacles, and he had like a raincoat on. And this nigga Tragedy sat there and talked to me for 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was the first. This is a real story that you hear on Drink Champs.
That's a fact.
Tragedy was the first rapper that showed me love. Tragedy was the first.
Let's make some noise for
Tragedy.
Tragedy.
Famous nigga.
Show him love. He was the first rapper to show me love.
He was the first rapper that showed me love.
That's right. High five in your fan for making sense of it all.
He didn't know me from. He just started giving me advice.
Nah, but you know what it is.
Breaking down the industry for me and all that. We
That's
sat
what's
on
up.
Elizabeth and Houston for 2 hours watching the people walk by. I don't even know why he had the time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah, sometimes you know who the next person is. Sometimes it's just energy.
The aura.
You know what I'm saying? It's just aura. Oh, look at that. Look at that. So you in high tech.
Yeah.
No, let's get back. First,
Black
before
Star.
we get
Most
Black
Def.
Star, because you know why? You know, Black Star is such a legendary thing that you guys did. Like, this is the first time in history we were presented a group first, and then you guys did solo shit, and y'all just never got back.
yeah.
Is that accurate?
Yeah, it is. It's, you know, Black Star, me and Mos Def was solo artists. And we had styles that complemented to each other. We were fans of each other. We talked casually about doing a group.
Right.
We both signed to Raucous.
Shout out to Jared.
Yeah, Jared and Brian, you know,
Right.
they saw the vision and they was like, okay, let's do a Black Star album. At the same time, Mos Def was like, let's do this Black Star situation. Raucous saw it at the same time.
Right.
So it converged. And he was working on a TV show. He was working on a movie. I forget which
This
movie.
nigga been doing movies forever.
He was working
yeah,
on a
I
movie
see
at the time. He was staying
Wait,
at the...
Denzel, wasn't he in the movie with
I
Denzel?
seen that nigga.
Like
I
some
don't know.
bank
He
robbery
might-
movie?
This is when I knew I can't act for shit.
Inside Man.
Listen,
Yeah,
let me
I
just
think
tell
he
you
was.
something. This is when I knew I can't act for shit. I seen that nigga play a doctor, and I believed him.
And the
Oh,
HBO
yeah,
Some Lord
yeah.
made.
I said,
listen,
nailed
I'm gonna
that.
tell you when I knew Mos Def was dope. When I seen him, when I watched Monsters Ball, my nigga. Monsters Ball, and this is my nigga that I'm spending every day with.
Right.
And I
you
watched
like,
it
"Who's that?"
for 30 minutes, and I said,
You
wait a
didn't know
second,
who he was. Right.
that's Mos Def.
right.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. That's how I knew I can't act
when,
for shit.
when he did the he played Chuck Berry in the Cadillac Records movie. You know what I'm saying, with Beyonce and all them.
Yeah.
He was wearing his hair and talking and acting like and dressing like Chuck Berry around us, but he didn't tell us that he was doing a movie. So I thought the nigga was just losing his mind.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
method acting.
He stayed in role. He stayed in
he was
role.
he was in character.
Yeah,
he
in
straightened his
character,
hair.
in character.
He had the outfits. He was talking, and when I saw the movie, I said, okay,
Did he go to acting school?
nah, he just a dude from Bed-Stuy who
Natural.
got talent.
Wow.
You know, shout out to
crazy.
Umi and Abi. They saw enough
Right.
to make sure that he had the opportunities and present him with the opportunities.
So, but when you guys did the Black Star album, did you understand how big, like, the culture was gonna gravitate towards that? Or
Nah, I think we just the moment it had a lot to do with vinyl. Raucous was putting out vinyl, and the DJs were craving vinyl.
Hold
KRS.
on. Let me just tell the people. Okay, people. Vinyl is the record. It's a record. You put it on. It circles around.
Wax.
It's not a stream. You know, real DJs used to cut it back, bring it back. It's
Where does
your
vinyl-
mom's got
That's what I
it in your
started
house.
with.
Where does
Your
vinyl-
mom's got it in your house somewhere. Your mother has a vinyl in
I still
there.
got
I'm sorry,
20,000 in them
because you know.
motherfuckers.
All right. Continue.
So yeah,
continue.
Raucous was putting out vinyl
Right.
for people, for hip hop fans that was starved for vinyl, and that's part of Raucous' business plan. That's how they blew up because a lot of the DJs
Right.
were pushing back against the move away from vinyl. You had big companies like Bad Boy that was putting out great quality pop, mainstream hip hop, but
Right.
they wasn't serving the DJs with the vinyl. They was trying to move away from it. You go to Tower Records or whatever, back in the days you couldn't buy vinyl. Raucous would put out Shabam Sadiq, Sir Menelik,
Yep.
Company Flow, Mos Def,
Great
Talib Kweli
records.
on vinyl. You know what I'm saying? The DJs would appreciate that. Raucous was focused on the DJ, and they focused on underground hip hop and focused on certain sounds. So when they put out the Black Star, I remember the Stress magazine. My man Alan Cat.
Shout out to Stress.
Shout out to Cat and Clive Valentine.
I got the cover of that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got the cover of Stress, but it was the graffiti writers that had that magazine. And Raucous did a collaboration with Stress where they did the vinyl on the cover. The vinyl for Definition was on the cover of Stress attached to the magazine. They sent a copy to Funkmaster Flex. He loved it as a DJ. You know what I'm saying? Like I started my career working for Jessica Rosenbaum.
Oh wow, Jessica Rosenbaum.
Yeah, I used to live in Flatbush down the street from DJ
I got kicked out of all her clubs.
I was there.
Let's just make loves for me getting kicked out of Jessica's club.
I'm a layman. I don't know who you guys talking about.
I was there.
That's who ran Speed.
When CNN first dropped, when Capone and Noriega first dropped, I was working for Jessica Rosenbaum. John Forte was my best friend at the time. Jessica was managing John Forte. I was 14, 15. Jessica Rosenbaum is a party promoter in New York. Yes. She used to manage Funkmaster Flex. Yeah. But let me break it down. She managed Funkmaster Flex before there was a Hot 97. There was a Hot 97, but before Hot 97 was a hip hop station. It was a freestyle station. Wow. They used to play Stevie B records like "You Gotta Believe There's Something Inside of Me."
And he used to do that club. What was that club?
Let's keep it going.
Home Base.
How far you can go?
Home Base.
I went to that one time when I went to New York.
The Boom Spot, the Tunnel. This is pre-Tunnel.
Yeah.
Right.
Pre-Tunnel. When Jessica got the Tunnel, that was a coup.
Peter Gation. Yes.
She started working with Peter Gation. We were doing Limelight Tunnel. I would hand out the flyers.
All right, you gotta tell him. We gotta tell him what Limelight is, because this is gangster in New York. It was a church.
It was
literally.
It's a church.
A church. And it closed down.
Huh? Didn't they have a documentary on them dudes?
I don't know if
there's a movie called Party Monster.
And
starring
a
Macaulay
fucking
Culkin.
club.
That's about this whole situation.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
You know
it's foul.
I definitely went to Home Base. I did go there.
Yeah, Home Base was Jessica's hip hop shit.
I saw House of Pain there and the Ghetto Girls.
All right, so I used to. So when you went to that club, if you went to like say
it was a warehouse district.
Domino would have a record, Ghetto Jam out.
Yeah.
I would post up the posters for Domino's coming to town. You know what I'm saying? Like I worked for Jessica like Enough. It was Flip Squad. It was Funkmaster Flex, Enough, Mad Wayne,
That's
Big
right.
Cat. Rest in peace, Big Cat.
Rest in peace, Big Cat.
You know what I'm saying? DJ Budokan did the reggae. You know what I'm saying? And Biz Markie was down for a second when he first started his DJ shit. He was down with Flip Squad. I used to hand out the flyers. She managed John Forte. Funkmaster Flex's first record was with Non-Double-M, his man from the Bronx.
Yeah, Nine.
On Nervous. The B-side was a record called The Boom Spot.
But not enough time.
Yeah. And 6 Million Ways to Die.
She was one.
The B-side.
Nervous put out that
Nervous.
Right. I think you said
the B-side is John Forte.
Yo, hold on, for all these new guys listening, we are getting real hip hop. Continue. This is real hip hop.
So if you listen to that Forte record,
what was that? What was that record label he just said?
Nervous.
Yeah.
She used to put out the Black
That
Moon
was
joints.
Black Moon. I'm about to say Duck Down.
I'm about to say Duck Down. Drew.
Oh man, this is real hip hop right now.
Shout out
Get
to
your
the Freedmans.
Googles.
Shout out to
Get
the
your
Freedmans.
Googles on. Continue, Tyler. Please.
Yeah. So
please.
that's my start in the business was with John Forte.
Wow.
And Funkmaster Flex and Jessica Rosenbaum. Wow. And she was working with Puff at the time. He was her partner at the time.
Wow.
You know, when Flex used to have the parties at the Palladium, and people used to perform Friday nights at the Palladium. Matter of fact, I seen Ice Cube perform at the Palladium with Funkmaster Flex, and King Son came out. Ice Cube performed
when he dissed him.
Wicked, and King Son came out and said, "Yo, Q, that's my song that you stole."
Yeah.
Like I was there for all that shit.
What happened?
I seen Tretch challenge De La Soul on stage because he was mad because they had the record when they said, "So stick to your nutty by natures and your pain" when they were both on Tommy Boy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
classic moment.
Yeah, I was at the Palladium for all those Funkmaster Flex parties.
Wow.
Working for Flex.
I was at the Palladium for some of them parties.
I know.
I was usually kicked out.
Yeah, I know what you was doing. I know.
Up to no good.
Yeah. They was kicked out. So how about you in high tech, right?
Right. So this is I'm in high school in 92, 93. This is when Jessica doing these parties. Right?
Okay.
So I went to NYU.
It's my wife, everybody.
Peace.
God damn it. She's coming here to make sure everybody's acting correct. All right.
It's a sausage party.
All right.
No wives have to worry.
Yeah, I went to NYU and then I left and then I started working at Nkiru Books. I was doing these shows, these bookstore shows with like Dead Prez and Lord Jamar and them. You know what I'm saying? Like, and around 95, I went to LA in 95. I was friends with Mike and N.O.R.E. for Freestyle Fellowship. He had moved to New York. He was signed to Kedar Entertainment.
Okay.
He moved to New York. Kedar was working on D'Angelo and Erykah Badu and Micah at the time. Hanging out with them. And then I went to LA to fuck with him. I hitchhiked to the Bay.
Wait, hold on, time out. You're the first black man I ever heard use the word hitchhike.
Oh, I hitchhiked.
Let's just make noise for that.
1995. But look, I was back. I took a Greyhound bus from New York to LA.
But you got that from white people.
I did.
You ain't just
Let's find out Talib is the hood hippie.
Yeah. You ain't
hippie.
You ain't just get hip. You ain't wasn't in Brooklyn in Flatbush and nigga said, "Yo, you should hitchhike, nigga."
Nah.
You got that from your white friend. Let's just keep it real.
I did. I hitchhiked from Los Angeles to the Bay.
All right, cool.
Mystic Journeyman. Shout out to Mystic Journeyman from Bay Area.
Yep.
I met them at a club and at the Good Life Cafe in Los Angeles, and they told me, "Come to the Bay Area, you good."
Did they pop a collar when they said
No,
that?
this was way before then.
Oh, they did. All right. But in my mind, when you said it, I just popped the collar. I'm sorry. Go ahead, continue.
It's residuals off the Too Short podcast.
Go ahead.
Yeah, that was hella hyphy. You know?
Hella hype. Okay. I might have to ask you to get some more drinks. You gotta loosen up. Come on,
Let's do it. Come on.
And you was shooting a video today. Let's pick up your video you was doing. Oh, that's secretive.
Shout out to Nico Ayers and Chaz Van Queen. I shot a video for a song called Good Girls today.
Good girls, okay.
Good girls. I meet good girls in the right places. You know what I'm saying? My new album is called Tour de Force. It used to be called
Sounds
Radio
very
Silence.
smart.
It used to be called
Tour de
Radio Silence.
Force?
Tour de Force. I got Jay Electronica on it. I got Waka Flocka on it. I got N.O.R.E on it. Almost.
He's putting pressure on me. Let's make some noise for Talib bullying me. Let's do it.
He just puff daddied you.
He just drink champs me on the drink champs. That's what we do. Well, Talib is my boy, man. Like, you know, one of the things that I know I said it earlier, but I want to just reiterate it, is I just want to show the people how cool you are. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people think you're so serious.
Why?
No, because you know why? You do speak up for us. And, you know, I remember me asking Russell Simmons one night. I said, yo, Russell, I want you to run for president. And he said, I smoked dope before. And I said, Russell... Everybody smoked weed before. Right. He said, no, N.O.R.E, I smoked heroin. I said, all right.
He did angel dust. He did angel dust.
Listen, I see the show. You know what I'm saying? I know how Russell gets
But
down.
I want you to run for New York City mayor. Are you mad at me for throwing that out there?
Nah, I'm not mad at you. You know what?
Or Brooklyn, at
local
least.
politics is better than presidential politics. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So you gonna do the New York City
no,
mayor?
I'm not.
Because you could do more.
We starting the
for the
rumor
not.
right here on Drink Chance Radio. Talib is running for New York.
The promotion for this is going to be like,
No. Brooklyn City Councilman or something?
Like the city councilman, the assemblyman, the school board, public service announcement. You got to vote for these people. If you have kids and they go to school in your neighborhoods.
That's the
you know
part
what I'm
that people miss.
That's the part that people miss. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm slacking on it because I don't even be in New York enough to do it. You know what I'm saying? But this is a public service announcement.
But Manny
for me
Pacquiao
too.
just run Senate in his country. He's
Manny
hardly
in the
there.
Philippines.
And he's hardly there. I think that, you know, honestly, I know I'm playing around a little bit, but I think like people like Jay-Z, Russell Simmons, Talib Kweli, people who know politics. Like me, I learned my politics on Bill Moore.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? If it's on Bill Moore, I know what's going
And
on.
you good.
Yeah, but that's
What do you
about
think
it.
Donald Trump learned his politics?
Right, but
I don't know.
it's like this. I used to be the type of nigga.
But you know politics.
There's footage of me talking about why you shouldn't vote. You know what I'm saying? I'm not somebody who believes that you should just vote for the sake of voting. People be like, people died for the sake of voting. Voting in America is a broken system. But definitely. I read Manny Marable book about Malcolm X. And Malcolm X, his shit was the ballad
book
of the
about Malcolm?
Manny Marable. He's a scholar. He wrote a book called The Reinvention. A life in reinvention. It's a book about Malcolm X that come after Malcolm X's autobiography.
Oh wow, I never heard of this.
It's a good book. I sell it on my website, QualiClub.com.
Let's make some noise for the Shameless Club.
Yes,
Plug.
QualiClub.com.
We don't sell any books in our
Yeah, we don't sell no books.
I sell hoodies and T-shirts and fucking hats.
You got the audio book? I'll fuck with that.
No, I'm working on that. It's coming in a couple months. I got the audio.
You got the video game?
Got a 7th grade education.
Coming.
All right,
but
go ahead.
I got he changed my mind when I read this book because Manny Marable wrote about how Malcolm X got with Adam Clayton Powell in the 60s. Adam Clayton Powell is a famous senator from Harlem. They formed Voting Black.
I bought weed on Adam Clayton Block.
Adam Clayton Powell Boulevard.
Yeah, in
so you know what I'm talking
weed
about.
There, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? So,
it got awkward. I'm sorry.
Nah, but that's real shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Adam Clayton got with Malcolm X. and they form voting blocks. So you see the Irish people in New York and the Jewish people, they vote as a community.
Yeah.
They get their shit if they want some
The
trash
Cubans in
cleaned up.
Miami.
The Cubans in Miami, they want the trash cleaned up. They want a fucking stop sign. Whatever they want, they get because they vote as voting blocks. As African American people, we don't do that. Adam Clayton Powell and Malcolm X figured out how to do that. That's what convinced me that the vote is worth something. Your vote don't mean nothing as individually, because the electoral college ensure that all the white people and all the rich landowners, all the people who own land and rich people, the electoral college makes sure that they vote count more than the vote in California count more than the vote in New York, because California is a bigger place and more rich people own land there. You know what I'm saying? So, but if we get together and vote as a block, like the Cuban people in Miami or the Jewish people do in New York, then we can affect change. And that's what I'm down with. You know
so, Talib, I'm going to let you know right now.
Yes.
The hip-hop community will get together and vote for you.
Nah.
You're going to take the job.
Come on, son. We got people. We got Ras Baraka. He was on the Lauryn Hill album. That's Amiri Baraka's son. I went to Cuba with Ras Baraka, and I met Assata Shakur with Ras Baraka.
And they still talking about that in Cuba.
He's the mayor. He's the mayor of Newark, New Jersey, right now, man.
Was Tupac there when you went to Cuba?
He was not there. Tupac was alive when I went.
I mean, right now.
His aunt is there.
No.
Assata? Is it Assata?
Assata's there, and shout out to Nahanda Abiodun. She's there. We went to Cuba. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. Like,
You've been going to Cuba for a long time. Black October?
I went once.
Yeah,
I went to Cuba once.
You
don't get to just go to Cuba.
That helped usher in hip hop into
Listen,
Cuba.
Yeah. But
look at that. You helped the Cubans go back to Cuba. Come on, make some
doubt,
noise
no
for
doubt.
you. Make some noise for you. We're gonna make you run for mayor. We're gonna force you to run for mayor. I'm gonna start a what is it? A petition. A petition. We're gonna say everybody on Twitter every day. We need a hip hop mayor. That's hip hop.
But we got the
homie from Jersey.
Homie from Jersey is
You talking about Cory Booker?
He's hip hop.
Cory Booker.
But see, Ras Baraka, the dude I'm talking about, he ran against Cory Booker back in the days. He lost. Cory Booker more mainstream. Cory Booker's good.
He like top 40.
I mean, he's a politician. He's a good politician.
Cory Booker top 40 and Homeboy is underground.
That's exactly right.
All right, what's his name again?
Ras Baraka.
Ras Baraka
That's exactly
underground.
Right. But Cory Booker.
He sound like underground.
Cory Booker's a senator.
He does. He don't sound like he's gonna make it too far.
But Ras Baraka's the mayor of Newark.
Right.
Matter of fact, I'm going to Ras Baraka having a meeting in 2 weeks with Black Lives Matter on it. Me, Rhapsody, and Busta Rhymes going. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ras Baraka.
Ras Baraka. So let's make some noise for Ras Baraka.
On the Lauryn Hill album. Lauryn Hill album.
New album.
No, the Miseducation Lauryn Hill. When she has the interludes where they got the principal talking to the kids, that's Ras Baraka. He run a school. He is a principal. He has a school. You know what I'm saying? He official. Like a referee with a whistle. You know
now, where did the name Talib Kweli come
shout out to my parents, you know.
That's your
That's
real
my born name.
Easy as it gets.
Talib Kweli Green is my born name.
So how bad is it you going through customs after 9/11?
It was pretty bad, you know. And my DJ's name is Hussein Abu Bakr.
My best friend's
Shout out to
name
DJ Spinelec.
was Musa Abdallah.
No, but y'all niggas.
Who's that?
Some of y'all
Mussolini.
niggas.
Mussolini name.
No, but
name
some of
is
y'all
Musa
niggas
Abdallah.
chose some of the Muslim names.
No, he was born.
I know Musa was.
Yeah.
Mussolini was. He's Muslim?
Mussolini is born Muslim.
But I mean, he's Muslim. Like,
listen, so I used to travel with a person named Musa Abdallah and Ali Sami. It wasn't great for me going through customs.
Well, listen,
I had to learn to leave them. But I had to be like, yo, you wait for your man, and you be like, nah, that's not working. I'm saying.
But after 9/11.
After 9/11,
I got stopped everywhere. Fucking, they thought
no,
I was
but you
Arab.
look Arab. I'm not gonna lie.
Fuck
Arab was a new nigga after 9/11.
I'm like, I'm Cuban, baby. They're like, no, I'm
That's
sorry. You
Like
need a
niggas
extra
started
check for
rapping
you.
American flags around their head, like. You know what I'm saying?
This is true.
For real.
Yeah, this is crazy. So did you have problems going through customs or no? It was
Yeah, I mean, I got the random search, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
but I had been used to it by that time. I had
Right.
traveled the world a bunch of times.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, definitely.
It's different every country. We got harassed in Russia.
I got stopped by the CIA.
Everybody gets harassed in Russia. God damn it, high five.
I got stopped by the maybe not the
Wait, you
CIA.
got stopped by the
Damn, the
CIA?
CIA.
No, it was
Hold
FBI.
on.
It was FBI.
Whoa, hold on. Let's get into this story.
No, it was FBI. Listen,
Go ahead. Let's break that down.
these niggas. Look, I pulled up to the airport. They was like, they pulled me to the side, put me in the back room. They said, on this night, where was you? I was in Cutting Room Studios working on my album Quality. I was listening to Stokely Carmichael's speech.
Stokely Carmichael. That's the Black Panther brother, right?
Yeah.
Correct. All right,
Black
okay.
Power. He was the one who ushered in the era of Black Power.
Wait, they knew this? Is what they're.
They started talking to me about this.
God damn.
The reason they knew this is because when I booked my flight, I booked my flight with JetBlue while I was listening to this speech.
That's where you fucked up already.
Are we supposed to make? Are we supposed to make noise for JetBlue?
No,
I don't fuck with
them. That's where he fucked up. He fucked up with JetBlue already. JetBlue gives up all your information.
Yeah, continue.
They showed me a list of names, and all the names was blacked out except for my wife, DJ EQ, and my manager at the time, Corey Smith.
Corey Smith, he managed Vincent Staples now.
Right now. Yeah.
That's right, I'm on point. Continue.
Right, you're on point. They said, do you know these people? I had my manager and my wife's name, that's it, everybody else was blacked out. I said, I know them. I said, that's my manager, that's my wife. I said, why you got the people? They said, those are the people you travel with the most. You know what I'm saying? I said, why do you stop me? They pulled me, they said, they was asking me all these questions. They said, you was listening to a speech that seemed violent and anti-government.
God, wait. But where you was listening to the speech at again?
In the studio, in Cutting Room Studio.
Oh,
678
shit. I remember Cutting Room.
Just Blaze used to work.
Just Blaze used to work in Cutting Room Studio.
When he was Justin, before Just Blaze.
When he was Justin.
That's
my man. He's a grab Phillies for me, but that's my man. Go ahead.
When he was an intern, Just Blaze used to be up at night, late at night in the studio.
Yes.
Word is bond.
I love your grind. I love his grind.
Yeah. That's where I was at. And when I got to the airport, this was when JetBlue was first cracking. Remember when JetBlue was first cracking?
Oh, no, they was in the beginning.
I'm sorry, Talib. I don't fuck with JetBlue.
But listen, whether you fuck with JetBlue or not,
I'm a United nigga. Let's make some noise for United. I'm trying to get sponsored. Come on.
Make some noise for American Airlines. I got
Listen, this is not an endorsement.
Nah, I'm sorry.
But back in the days when they still had the TWA terminal back in the
TWA, goddamn it.
Damn, let's go to Pan Am.
Pan Am on some Mad
That's
Men
before Miles. Nobody had Miles back then. Go ahead.
But you could drink in the second floor.
This is like
Yeah, this is paper. My man, he just came home.
We digress.
He smokes clear paper.
Yeah, this is that official, this is vegan, it's vegan smoke.
Is that like vegan
Let me
smoke?
find out we have vegan smoke here.
Let's make some noise for vegan smoke. We don't know what it is.
Wait, I got a vegan joke.
All right, go ahead.
How do you know somebody a vegan?
We
Don't
know.
worry, they fucking tell you. Vegans get the joke.
Yeah, we didn't get the joke, but let's make some noise. All right, Talib, I hate to switch the subject.
All right, switch it up.
I hate to ask you this, but you know what happened?
What?
We had the God Body KRS on this show.
That's my mentor. That's my musical
That's
mentor.
my mentor.
That's my mentor.
Right now.
Yeah, I am. Because you know why? He didn't have a chance to defend himself.
I know exactly.
Let me what happened.
I got an opinion on this. I got my take on this. Let me hear you take.
So this is the thing, right? KRS is my mentor. He's
right.
All of our mentors.
He's my
and
God.
for a nigga from Queens, there's an extra. That means a lot.
That means extra more. And I said it to him on the podcast.
He's always
right?
said that.
I always said that.
That means a lot.
So what happened was I asked him about this question, and KRS is long-winded. What I mean by long-winded is he can't give.
KRS.
He'll give you.
What I mean is.
He'll give you a 3-minute answer, right?
Yeah.
So what I wanted from KRS was, when I asked
point.
this question. And so when he didn't answer it like that, I know the internet.
Yes.
You know the internet.
I do.
So this is the reason why.
Learned it the hard
because they're gonna shorten it. No matter which way I ask you this, they're gonna shorten it.
Clickbait.
You know what I'm saying? It's clickbait.
That's what it is,
so
100%.
So when I realized that Chris was going, a little too far, I kind of let him answer, but I changed the subject. And the internet is like, I cut him off. That's 100%. That is not KRS' fault. I'm sure he was gonna get to the point to say that this part and this part is wrong. But when he kept prolonging, I understand the internet. It's about that.
Like you already see how we cut each other off.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because
we
already know we cutting it up for 1 minute to 30 minutes to 15-second clips. We got it already designed in our head, right? All right. So I asked KRS this question. I said, what should we do with African Bambaataa and the situation, right? And Chris, I don't want to say he defended them. He defended their relationship.
Yeah.
Which is totally
Nothing
fine.
wrong with that.
But the internet wanted him to say, boom, this is wrong. Mm-hmm. He's still my man. If it's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I have to ask you pretty much the same question.
Well, here's the thing.
Okay.
The language of political correctness evolves over time. And if you're not really engaged and paying attention every second to the internet and to the social media and what people are saying and academic language, how people are dealing with everything from racism to sexism to child abuse to everything, you may just talk and speak your mind.
Right.
But because people receive a lot more information, they may not understand where you're coming from. Like you and me speak a certain language because we from New York.
Right.
You and me speak a certain language because we hip hop, or because we minority, or because you know what I'm saying. KRS is an older gentleman.
And he's a teacher.
He's a teacher, but he comes from a different generation. He comes from an older generation where the language and the paradigm and everything that they informed by is different than now. So the way that the language that he's speaking on current topics is different.
Right.
It's why you hear older people speaking and you may not relate to them. You'd be like, oh, shit's changed since then. So not only are you dealing with somebody who's older and somebody who's not engaged with the current language, but you're dealing with.
I don't think he understood the facts neither.
Yeah, and you also dealing with.
None of us knew the facts.
Yeah, but
none of us don't know the facts.
You also dealing. Listen. Like,
but now we know the accusation.
KRS is from a generation that's from before the internet.
He had a beeper still.
He's from before the internet.
He does not have a beeper still.
He said he had a beeper, man.
He has a beeper. Did not say that.
Oh, his phone. I ain't gonna lie. I was embarrassed. I told him I was gonna buy him a phone.
You've been embarrassed on everybody's phone.
I ain't gonna lie. I've been disappointed.
My phone is embarrassing. I'm not even showing you my shit.
Oh yeah, you don't pull out your phone.
My shit got cracks in it, like my kids.
No, cracks is cool as long as you're up to date. KRS still had a two-way. A two-way phone.
You full of it, man.
That's my man. I'm just playing KRS. He knows I can joke on him. But go ahead.
But you know what it is? Here's the thing. KRS, it's clear to me. I'm gonna be 100% honest. It's clear to me.
Please, the fans want it.
Yeah, as a fan of KRS, as someone who knows him personally, that he doesn't condone any of the accusations.
Of course.
Of course he doesn't.
Nobody does. None of us do.
Even with KRS making a record like 13 and Good, because a lot of people have given him flack. A lot of flack has come back, has haunted him for this record that he did years ago. That he wrote a whole op-ed because of his Drink Champs thing.
Yeah.
That I read.
I read it too.
You know what I'm saying?
I read
and he said he said a record that I did as a joke. We used to joke about rape and child abuse back in the day.
Yeah, that was.
We used to use the word faggot with no remorse. And no, we come from we come from a generation where that wasn't taboo. We wasn't enlightened. We wasn't evolved enough to understand what was wrong with those things. And we engaged in those things. When I was growing up, I used the word faggot. I called niggas punks. Right now, like even the term man up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up saying man up. I've told my son man up. But as a 40-year-old man, I made a decision to stop using that term because I realized it's sexist. I realized that it negates and erases women when I say man up. But I'm still evolving as a man.
Yeah, I think we all need to evolve.
You know what I'm saying? I'm still evolving as a man. And as we grow and we evolve, we do things as we younger. You know what I'm saying? In the 70s, I watched TV shows and clips from the 70s and the 80s or early 80s where people was getting away with shit that if you put it on the internet now.
Crazy.
Nah, you know what I watched the other day that was fucked me up? Now, this is real shit.
Archie Bunker, yes.
Archie Bunker's my shit.
Revenge of the Nerds. Revenge of the Nerds. You ever remember Revenge of the Nerds?
I've seen all three.
He had
all
beef.
Four, actually.
He had beef with the other dude. So he went in there and he dressed as the other dude and he basically raped the chick.
Right.
And that shit was funny.
Yeah. Right, but if it came out now.
Yeah, if it came out now, that shit was
if you look at the old Frank Sinatra, the Rat Pack, they was
they was
drunk,
smacking,
cocking chicks, doing whatever the fuck they wanted.
Yeah, like
and that's like the good time. They was doing the
fellas,
same
we
shit.
gotta make a point because it's gonna look crazy. Let's get to the point we're trying to make because we're co-signing some bullshit.
Listen.
Come on, let's
that's
go.
Right.
All right. Let's make the point.
The Zulu Nation and KRS-One and all these people who come from a different era. The way that they...
I had to. Come on, we're going to make a point.
That duck was dying.
Because listen, we went to like a dumb area, right? We did. He's the smartest nigga here. We got to make him make sense of this. Come on, Talib.
I bet you that nigga with the camera right there, I bet you he's the smartest.
Yeah, Dre gotta be the smartest.
Drain is Jamaican. Drain is Jamaican. They got 17 jobs and he speaks 2 living languages. Of course, Drain is
pretty smart. He's
smart. And he from London.
That's my dog.
So he speaks Britain too.
Jamaican from London.
He speaks
smart. He speaks
British too. Come on, let's make the point.
But
we gotta make the point. Because listen, they're gonna fry you on the internet. You gotta tell them.
Yeah, let's be clear about what you're saying.
I'm used to that.
It's not our fault.
I'm used to that.
Drink Champs has nothing to do with this.
Listen.
Okay.
The response has to be responsible. Now, the Puerto Rican sister I referred to, Rosa Clemente earlier, DJ Cotton Candy, and a bunch of people that they rock with, they fashioned a response to the Zulu Nation accusations, because let's be clear, there's still accusations.
Right.
But even though they're accusations, you have to take them seriously. You have to use the word victim. You have to say that these people are victims until proven otherwise. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to take it seriously. Africa Bambaataa should step down. The Zulu Nation should step up in a way that they have not stepped up before. Right. Rosa Clemente and Cotton Candy, they are female members of the Zulu Nation.
Right.
They wrote a response that I retweeted on my account. If you Google Cotton Candy, Rosa Clemente, Zulu Nation, you'll see they wrote the hip-hop response that I co-signed. A response from hip-hop to the Alex.
This is what hip-hop needs to hear.
This is what hip-hop needs to hear. You know what I'm saying? Like, they spoke about the silencing of victims. They spoke about how hard it is for victims of sexual abuse to speak up, and how it's taboo, and how you're ostracized if you're a victim of sexual abuse. And they spoke about all that, but they also spoke about how Bambaataa, how important he is to the culture.
Of course he is.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. We can't
deny what African Bambaataa and the Zulu Nation, and we can separate if African Bambaataa has done these things, and the evidence is pretty fucking strong.
It is.
It's pretty fucking strong.
Yeah.
But if he's done these things, we can separate that from the Zulu Nation.
Right. It doesn't make Zulu Nation bad at all.
And people are trying to marriage it with the culture.
Yeah, I mean,
they ain't got,
African Bambaataa. This is somebody who, as somebody who loves hip hop, I've revered, I've looked up to. There's a culture of worship, celebrity worship around him, and people who worship him, and people who, because their introduction to hip hop and their relationship with hip hop is through African Bambaataa. You know what I'm saying? We have to stay away from celebrity worship. He's just a man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We have to acknowledge what he gave to the culture. But if these accusations and allegations are true, and the evidence presents itself that is true, we got to deal with it, and we have to take it seriously, and we have to be responsible, because we come from a community of poor people.
Right.
This abuse and this type of stuff, whether he did it or not, it happens to poor people.
Yes.
And it doesn't get reported.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we have to make sure that we step up and we responsible for, even fuck the court of law.
Right.
How we deal with it
as a culture.
As a culture,
we have
as
to
a
protect
community.
the youth more than anything.
Right.
That's right.
You know what I want you to elaborate on is when you said you think he needs to step down, because a lot of people in the community.
I think he did step down.
He did.
The brother Muhammad, which was like his lifelong security guard, had just said the same thing. So I just wanted you to elaborate on, for the people who don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like, what do you mean by that? Because
there's so much speculation and so much unanswered questions that you're tainting the legacy of Zulu Nation by not either speaking up about it or stepping down. Like, I feel like, and I can't speak on that man because I'm not that man.
Right, of course.
But I feel like if it was me,
right,
even the possibility of the accusation,
right,
whether I did it or not, I would want to disassociate myself from hip hop, from Zulu Nation, right, and deal with it on my own and step down and let somebody else.
What the effect that it's having on the positive.
And that's just me. I can't speak for that man at all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
woo,
it got heavy, right? Do I need another drink?
Yeah, you need another drink. You need another drink.
I need a drink from the
I
first
was about to say make some noise for that, but I don't know if people will kill me for making noise for that. But listen, thank you, Talib, because you know why, Chris, again, who's my mentor, I knew he kind of didn't understand the internet.
We got away from that. Yeah, Chris is somebody, I think,
I love him too much.
I paid attention to what he said on your show.
Right.
I think it was clear what he said.
And I paid attention to his op-ed. And I gotta say this, and just listen, let me Chris is a friend of mine.
Yes,
we have records together. This is my mentor. This is my favorite MC. This is somebody who I've learned my craft.
I was stalking him. I hit you because I heard y'all was together. I was stalking him.
The night before.
Yeah, that's right.
That's
right. That's a fact.
I did a show with him the night before.
That's a fact.
And honestly, I gotta say this. I wish he wouldn't have wrote that op-ed. Or I wish he would have wrote it in a different fashion, because I don't feel like he cleared anything up with the op-ed.
Right, exactly.
I don't feel like the op-ed helped him.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
exactly.
I feel like I don't feel like he clarified his position.
Right.
I think as somebody who loves hip hop, and somebody who understands the impact of what Africa Bambaataa has done for hip hop,
right,
I think that his vision was a little clouded when he wrote the op-ed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I think that he was coming from a place of nostalgia and a place of maybe possibly emotion.
Right.
And because I think that, the whole like conspiracy theory thing, like the whole thing, like we shouldn't even be speaking on that.
I'm not with the conspiracy side of it.
We shouldn't even be speaking on that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Cut to the chase, man. It's this or that.
Yeah, and I think that as people who love music and people want, like, you have everything have context. KRS is somebody who hip hop saved his life. This is somebody who was homeless.
Yeah,
and rose to be one of the greatest poets and musicians of all time. Fuck a genre, fuck a music. KRS is one of the greatest of all time. And I think, and I think that we're not. You're not going to understand his position on it unless you understand hip hop.
But we have to defend KRS.
That's what I'm saying.
When he wrote that op-ed,
right,
he had just come off that long ass cruise.
Yeah,
from
he was
here
on a cruise.
To Spain.
Like it's
because he don't fly.
Yeah, he don't fly.
He don't fly, which is another.
We explained that on the show. It was like crazy because. You know,
man, I love KRS One.
Nah, man,
that's my hero. Like, let me just say, that's my hero.
This nigga.
Besides that one small piece,
it was that small piece.
Whole
this interview was
amazing.
excellent. But you know, there's certain people that want to focus on that, and you know what? They have the right to because we're all public figures. People can, just like this interview, we got some dope shit, and we're gonna go into some doper shit. Yeah. But people can take and pick which they want to do.
I can't wait to see what's gonna. I might have said something out of pocket that's wrong.
No, it's fantastic. Don't worry about it.
It's gonna be great. I love it. I can't wait.
What it is like
because you know why? I'm ironclad when I'm able to defend my positions on every fucking. I love that.
Did you say ironclad?
Ironclad.
What does that mean?
Like, that means hardcore. Like, ain't nothing gonna get through.
Can I take ironclad? I thought that was harder.
You and me gonna do
that was harder, and I'm gonna say what that means.
A new vocab.
Right? I'm gonna say what that means. So now listen, you said it earlier in Washington Square Park. You said it very nonchalantly. That's where you met Dave Chappelle at?
No. I met Dave Chappelle. I was working at Akiru Books.
Yeah, you had a lot of jobs.
Yeah, I was a Jamaican.
Yeah, okay, let's make some noise for Talib having a lot of jobs. Make some noise!
And I was dating a girl who shall remain nameless. And she had just broken up with Dave Chappelle.
Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, that's hard.
And she used to talk about him. And I used to be like, fuck that nigga.
Did she say he
but
was
this
funny?
is the only.
You was a hater?
I was a hater. The only shit.
Let's make some noise for Talib being a hater.
The only shit that Dave Chappelle did at this time was Nutty Professor. He was Reggie.
Oh, he was the dude with the braids.
Right. And I used to be like, the nigga Reggie and the nigga in the piano, nigga?
Right, no, he was funny as shit there, though.
The nigga in the piano?
The piano nigga.
Him?
He was hating on the piano nigga. Fuck the piano nigga.
The nigga in the piano, not Buddy Love.
Right, not Buddy Love.
The piano
nigga. He got one scene.
She said yes. I said, look, she broke up with me and I think she went back with the nigga after that.
Just keep it going. Keep it going.
A couple
Let's
years
blow
later.
her up. What's her name again? Well, you said her name earlier. I
She
forgot.
shall remain nameless.
You foul.
Yeah, I'm foul, definitely. He knows who I am.
A couple years later, Corey Smith used to manage De La Soul.
Okay.
Dave Chappelle lived in Yellow Springs. He grew up in Yellow Springs, Ohio. De La Soul had a show near there. I went to the show. I was fucking with High Tech in Cincinnati. So
Big up High Tech.
Yeah, I rolled up to the show. Dave Chappelle was at the De La Soul show. And I told him, I said, you and me used to deal with the same chick. By this time, he did Half Baked, though.
He did have.
He did bad.
Was it out?
Cult
it was
classic.
out. By this time, it was out, and it was a cult classic. But so this time, I'm like, Dave Chappelle, I fuck with you.
Right.
You and me fuck with the same chick.
Right.
But I fucks with you.
Right.
And he said, really? And I told him the story.
Right.
I used to see him in the hallway and all that.
Right.
But he didn't know who I was.
Right.
He was like, okay. And then we was cool. Then a couple years later, I was in Electric Lady working on the album of High Tech. Electric Lady on A Street.
Of course I know Electric. You know, this is crazy because I just seen AZ do a documentary and he's speaking about Electric Lady.
Right.
Because you guys was trying to be Jimi Hendrix. Yeah.
Jimi Hendrix.
Keep it real.
Yeah.
Keep it real.
But when I was working at Electric Lady, I was on the top floor. Common was on the second floor working on Like Water for Chocolate with Jay
Yeah,
Dillon.
but you remember that white cat? Yeah, I used to want to shoot that white cat. They had a white cat in Electric Lady.
I remember the white chicks, Mary.
No,
a real cat or a person?
No, a cat. They had a cat. You don't. Come on, Talib. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. They had a white cat. The cat used to just look at me. I was like, yo, I'm a shoot. I used to have a gun on me. I'm still
You a kitten killer.
I was gonna kill that cat, nigga. Yo,
that's right.
Yo, it's
Mary's
a white cat, and they used to always say that's Jimi Hendrix. They used to always say,
that's the cat's name.
the cat's name is Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Listen, first off, hold on. You guys are crazy. Listen, first of all, this is Jimi Hendrix studio.
The spirit of Jimi Hendrix was in the cat.
So they said the spirit of Jimi Hendrix was in this cat.
You fucked me up with that.
So
I used to kill him.
I used to go to the bathroom, and you know you can't ask. I used to go with mad homies, so you can't ask your homies walk me to the bathroom. So that's the only thing I used to look at you like. And the cat is like, I'm like, nigga, what the fuck?
That cat.
I'm gonna shoot this cat.
Was in the studio when I worked on Reflection Eternal Train of Thought.
He's in every studio.
Common was like whatever chocolate. D'Angelo was downstairs in the basement working on Voodoo.
I kid you not.
All this at the same time.
And they say that's Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah,
they say that because you know that Jimi Hendrix had owned the studio. Had owned. I swear to God, I never told this story before in my life.
I don't like you, man.
I haven't thought about that cat in 20 years.
And you know, this is why I know the cat is special. I'm allergic to cats. I never broke out when I went to the studio. I did Bad from TV there.
Yeah,
Band from TV was recorded in Electric Lady. So I forgot what point you was making, but you was in Electric Lady.
No, I was in Electric Lady.
There.
So if you listen to the Reflection Eternal album, you hear drops, right? There was this girl that I knew that was dating Lennox Lewis at the time.
We still on the Chappelle, right?
Yeah, She brought Lennox Lewis to the studio. So if you listen to Reflection Eternal album,
so you was dating Lennox Lewis girl again? Yo, what kind of nigga are you, Talib?
That's not what I said.
I thought that's what you
implied. But she brought Lennox Lewis to the studio.
That's your homegirl.
My homegirl.
Not your girl.
No, not my girl.
Oh, he said it like that's my girl, but like his own girl.
I don't know. I think he said it the right way the first time.
He wasn't cocking her, man. He wasn't cocking her.
That's right.
Get
it straight.
Wait, I don't know.
He got his glasses on. I can't tell.
You got the sideways smile when we said
he's very professional. He's very professional.
If you listen to Reflection Eternal album, it's Lennox Lewis.
All right,
he says 1, 2, 3, 4. Reflection Eternal. Gil Scott Heron is on the Reflection Eternal album. He came to the studio.
Had a problem with that.
He came to the studio. Dave Chappelle. I'm walking down the street on 8th Street, going to go like Grace Papaya.
Grace Papaya.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the hot dog spot for those that don't know.
I see Dave Chappelle. I said, remember me from the De La Show? He said, yeah. I said, I'm working on the album. He came to the studio. Dave Chappelle came every day after that day. So when you hear Rick James and Nelson Mandela opening the Reflection, that's Dave Chappelle doing all that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's Dave Chappelle.
I did not know this.
Yeah, he came through every day. When High Tech did that album, Dave Chappelle was in the studio every day.
Holy shit.
For that album. But this was right when Half Baked.
That's after Half Baked.
This after Half Baked.
So
Half
you
Baked
know
was
he's
still,
funny.
was just cracking.
We don't know he's that.
Right, but this
was
before. This was no Chappelle show. None of
that. Right.
Like,
so then how did that happen? All them years later, he starts the Chappelle show because you guys were performing for him. Like, even before his show blew up.
Yeah, y'all seem like a family.
He was in the studio for all that. He was in Electric Lady around all that time. And so he got the show. And shout out to Corey Smith once again. Him and Corey had a good relationship. He got a deal with Comedy Central. He said, I want to do this show, Chappelle Show. But one of his visions was, I want to have the musicians that I fuck with.
And didn't you perform in the kitchens one time?
That was Common and Kanye.
Oh, okay.
With the food.
Yeah, okay.
So he had, I did Get By. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had Big Boy, he had CeeLo, he had DMX.
Right.
Whatever he liked.
You did 2 Words, too. Y'all performed that there.
Yeah, with Mos and Freeway.
Freeway, yeah.
Whatever Dave listened to at the time, that's what he had on his show.
That's hot.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he was in the hip hop. And then when he did Block Party, like, Block Party was, it was in Bed-Stuy.
That was Lauryn Hill was there.
That was the Fugees and everything.
In Brooklyn.
Yeah, and Dave paid for that. Wow. He paid for that. We filmed it, and then he sold it to the movie company.
So he didn't know if he was gonna.
No, he didn't. We just did it.
He just did
and
it,
I made royalties off of that. You know, for years. I can't remember my last royalty check, but for years I made money off of
that. Yeah, it was a big.
Off a Block Party. So it was revolutionary.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, as a black man, I'm gonna do my own shit. I'm gonna own it. I'm gonna put it out.
So the nigga girl you was fucking kept it real with you. High five. High five. Come on. Make some noise, Talib. I don't know why.
I'm on the fence about making some noise.
I don't know. It worked out for him.
That is awful, goddammit.
Go on.
That's awful. So, I'm regretting that.
So now let me ask you this. You meet Dave. He's a regular guy. You're a regular guy. You guys both become stars. He makes you a part of the show. Then all of a sudden he quits. Did you ever call him about that, or
I was hanging out with Dave around a lot of that time, and
time he quit.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was in a situation where he felt compromised. He felt like the money that he took and the money that he accepted made him. they was taking advantage of him.
In like a coonery way? This is we heard. That,
you know, like a lot of the skits that Dave did. A lot of the skits, everybody loved Dave Chappelle.
Right.
But not everybody understood Dave Chappelle.
Like, and I'm hearing, this is rumor that I heard, I'm hearing that it was from black folks, like Oprah and people
maybe,
were calling him.
I can't speak on what that man was going through. You know what I mean? Like, but what, from what I observed, you know, I think that his comedy, Dave Chappelle comedy, like the best comedy, was very intellectual.
Right.
Like people didn't understand the nuance of it.
Dave Chappelle come from educated people.
Right.
You know, he come from black academia. You know what I'm saying? Like he come from heady ideas and intellectualism, but it's broken down in a comedy way. And a lot of I think people got the funniness of it, but they didn't get the point. And I think
like
that started fucking with him.
I heard like Prince is really nice and ball.
Yeah, Prince is, but even on some like Prince.
I heard you got a Prince story.
I got several Prince stories.
Come on, man.
God damn it. God damn it. Come on. Hold on. Let me get the horn.
I got
several. We're gonna summons Prince right here.
All right, hold on. We gotta set this up. All right, so hold on. Time out. Talib Kweli from Brooklyn.
Did we just switch it up?
Yeah, we always switch it up.
Drink Champs is horrible, man.
It's horrible. But look, this is my. I'm not cutting off. I haven't cut him off yet.
No, you just.
No, man. I see he's storing it.
I swear because you know, you from Brooklyn.
Yes.
You had
Flatbush all day.
You had 1,500 jobs before you was 16.
1,500 job.
Choose one.
You become an MC. Prince, I don't give a fuck if you're a killer. I don't give a fuck if you're a backpacker. I don't give a fuck if you who is. Prince is God to all of us.
As far as making music and art,
music
culture,
and creativity,
yes, that's right.
culture,
and just finest broads.
Yep. And your first time meeting Prince.
All right,
we need
first
to
of all,
describe this.
shout out to DJ EQ, my wife, DJ EQ.
I like how you big up your wife. God damn it. High five.
That's real.
High five. Real shit. Let's make some noise for that.
Yeah.
I met her in LA, right?
Yeah, she did.
In the Stretch Armstrong.
Yeah, she was there.
All right. Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Continue.
She's a world class famous DJ, and Prince got to liking her DJ skills. She became a DJ.
You let your wife work with Prince? This is not starting out good. This is not starting out good.
Man.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm a jealous guy. Prince, listen, Prince, you got to get the fuck away. My wife is not doing your makeup, nigga. I'm sorry. He's not doing your makeup, nigga.
Prince cat right there.
Hold up, Prince. Hey, I'm sorry.
But no, she was DJing his parties, you know what I'm saying? And by this time when I met Prince, the first time I met Prince was at maybe House of Blues, LA. She was DJing, you know,
Did he float?
No, he didn't levitate or float.
He didn't levitate. Okay.
He had a Segway.
He had a Segway back then.
No.
Prince knew his hip hop when I first met him. You know what I'm saying? Like he knew certain type of hip hop. He knew like Common. He like Common and Will I Am. You know what I'm saying? Like he liked certain types.
He was into something.
He liked hip hop, but he liked hip hop that was a little bit more like organic. You know what I'm saying? Like he liked like Lauryn Hill and you know like Common. Like he really liked Common a lot. You know, like he's a Common fan. You know what I'm saying? And Common is one of my favorite
Did
MCs.
Common work with him at all?
I don't know if Common might have worked with Prince. You know what I'm saying? But he liked Erykah Badu a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like Prince, I met him.
Like eccentric shit.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. So when I met him, he said, I like that. He said, I like that one song you got, Hot Thing. You know what I'm saying? I have a song with Will I Am, Hot Thing. Will I Am is on the hook.
Of course.
And he liked Will I Am and Black Eyed Peas and all that type of shit. I started just hanging out, doing parties. You know, my wife would do parties. Prince would show up at the parties. He would just show up.
Hold on. How does this happen? Does Prince, the smoke come in when he walks in?
And a basketball.
Like, yeah, I mean, no, I'm serious.
Prince would walk in the party.
I'm thinking of the Dave Chappelle shit.
Yeah, he walk in the party, you know. I went to a party once in L.A. What's that club that's across the street from the Beverly Center?
The club that's across the street from the Beverly Center.
That's the name of it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Prince walked in, the club ended, and Prince kept a bunch of us in the club. And
at gunpoint.
No, not at gunpoint. But he's Prince. He just gave the look.
Almost gunpoint.
And everybody stayed.
Eye point. At eye point.
He pulled out a little Bible.
Wait, hold on. Prince brought a Bible to the club?
Religious.
He's a Jehovah's Witness.
Yeah, hella religious.
Wait, and Jehovah's Witness, they get down like that? They bring Bibles to the club?
And he started having Bible study at the club.
He don't drink. He don't do none of that.
At 3 in the morning.
Was niggas drinking?
There was no niggas there.
All right.
It was only women. And me, because my wife was his DJ, so I was the only nigga. And there was one other dude who was a boyfriend of one of the other girls. So it was Prince and me and this other dude.
All right, don't pass it to these other niggas. Pass it back to me when you finish. All right, go ahead.
I got you. And this other dude, Prince was quoting the Bible. He was quoting the Bible. And this other dude tried to say something smart.
And now this other dude he's not with Prince.
No.
Okay.
He just happened to be there. He tried to say something, and Prince, I'll never forget this. Prince said, listen, I know you think that you're saying something to add on to the conversation, but you really, you know what I'm saying? From what you're saying, I could tell you don't know what you're talking about. Mm-hmm. So how about you just not participate in the conversation?
Was Prince about to whip a nigga ass?
You know what I'm saying? But
I'm asking you, was he?
He politely told him, you don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Did Prince have on heels?
No, he did not.
He's a gangster.
He did not. I've been to several clubs with Prince.
Prince had Chuck Taylor.
Yeah, let's keep going with this Prince stories. I
went to a club. Remember, have you ever been to Zini in
Zini,
LA?
I know.
LA, they used to have the party called Zini. They used to happen.
I had Big Zini before. But
Big Zini, man.
Zini.
My bad.
At 2:00 in the morning, the clubs in LA closed.
All right, yes, that's a fact.
And then this dude used to have this party called Zini. We rented a warehouse. He used to rent the Muppet Studios, Jim Henson. Right? And
I need to know these type of people, right. Talib.
Come on, party with me.
I'm bad. I know.
He hanging out with Big Bird.
No. Yeah, Big Bird. I was with Ernie and Bart and Bert and shit. You know what I'm saying? But he used to have these parties, but they used to bring the alcohol. And they used to set up stages and have go-go dances, and all the celebrities used to go, and all the basketball players, and you know what I'm saying, like that type of party.
Illuminati shit.
It was Illuminati shit.
He's definitely Illuminati. I was with Talib in L.A.
Prince called my wife, and he said, "Where the party at?" And we said, "We at Zini." Yeah, he said, "I'm coming."
And this nigga just rolled up.
So I had the privilege of telling the promoter, I said, "Listen, I'm bringing Prince."
I got a Justin Bieber story when you finish.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm bringing Prince.
How the hell is Justin Bieber and Prince going together?
Because Justin Bieber said that, what? Prince ain't the only nigga around, nigga. Remember this?
No, I didn't. I don't remember this.
We're going to get into that. We're going to get into that later.
Let's finish it.
This is great.
Because my fans hate when they cut us off. They be like, let your fingers finish the story. Finish that story, please.
Prince came in the club, right? And the girl was dancing, and he said, this party is great, but why is she up there dancing with no clothes on? She had clothes on. She, things covered. But he said, "Why she? It don't need to be that, because this is Jehovah's Witness Prince."
Right.
This is not the Last Dragon Prince.
This is not like
Purple Rain Prince. Definitely not the Purple Rain.
What
Prince.
was the chick from Last Dragon?
Lake Minnetonka Prince.
Vanity. Prince used to be buck wild back in the days. In the '80s, he was out of control.
So I said, "Listen, he asked me to introduce him to the party promoter. I introduced him, and he explained to me. He said, "Listen, these girls, they bring business. People buy drinks." Prince said, "Let me talk to her."
What?
He tried to convert her.
Let me talk to her.
I need to hear this.
You know what I'm saying? The girl, he talked to the girl. The girl didn't know who Prince was. She's a young chick. Young chick dancing in the club. She might have heard the name Prince, but she didn't know.
She's gonna die tonight.
This is a long time ago. I'm telling an old story. This is an old story.
He bites her, she turns, and that's what happens.
He said, how much are they paying you to dance with your clothes off? She said the number. He said, I'll pay you double to get down off that stage. And go home.
Let's make some noise of a Prince being a trick. That's what's up.
Yo, wait. Is that reverse pimping?
That's reverse pimping right there.
He said, go home, put your clothes on.
Prince invented reverse pimping.
That's real.
She said, I'll take your money tonight, but what am I going to do tomorrow night? That's what this girl said to Prince.
I want to hear his response. What was his response, Tom?
He said, I don't have no control over that.
That's real pimping. That's pimping right there. That is pimping right there.
Bitch, we're figuring it out.
I got you tonight. Tomorrow you're on your own, motherfucker. Go ahead, continue.
I'm not going to quote him verbatim. You know what I'm saying? Besides that one line. He did say that verbatim. Right. But beyond that, he basically explained to her, he was like, listen, I'm giving you an opportunity to make a different decision in your life. You know what I'm saying? And I watched him explain to this girl and talk to this girl. And I knew from the way that she was talking to him that she didn't understand the legacy. She didn't understand. She was just like, okay, yeah,
Prince
whatever.
had an album come up with like 3 bitches butt naked on top of him, right?
Maybe some dudes.
And everybody thought he was gay. No, what'd you say?
Nah, he had some dudes. He had dudes.
I wasn't ready for your answer. What you just said?
Prince is,
Prince is God, man.
Yeah, he stuck to his guns.
Right.
And he understood every artist. And me and N.O.R.E, the fact that we even here doing drink champs, smoking weed.
Talking about Prince, bigging up
Yeager,
Prince.
You know what I'm saying? We understand that every artist got contradictions.
Yeah,
That's the nature of being an artist.
Yeah, it's true.
J. Harris one, the
people,
the person that we revere.
Right.
is the most contradictory artist
of all
ever.
time.
But that's part of being human, like you said, being human. Because all human beings got contradictions. Artists, our contradictions is amplified. You know what I'm saying? Because people pay more attention. You know what I'm saying? But everybody got contradictions. You know what I'm saying? Artists, we create out of our contradiction.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. But Prince
I feel like we
was like Jesus, man. Nah, listen, let me tell you something. I've never, like, Billy D. Williams transcended for me. Like, what I mean by that is, like, Billy D. Williams, Eddie Murphy, Prince, and Michael Jackson was people who were, like, you know, I grew up in a different time where
I like that he threw Billy D. Williams in. That's a hood nigga
you
that
know
threw
what I'm
Billy D.
saying?
Williams
Like,
in when Michael Jackson and Prince, and then they said Billy D. Williams.
Those were certain people. No, those were certain people to me.
Colt 45.
Yeah, Colt 45. I still drink Colt 45. Let's shout out to
Colt
Cheeseburger, baby.
Colt 40.
Let's shout out to Cheeseburger, baby. Cheeseburger, baby. I still go there and drink.
Lando Calrissian is secondary.
I mean,
Colt 45.
Right.
That's a smooth dynamite taste.
Nah, but you know, for those four individuals right there, those are the people who transcended life for me. Those are the people that no. Let's keep it over here.
That's right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, let's keep it over here. So those are the people that transcended life for me. What I mean by that is, like, you know, as a black person growing up young in my life, I can't describe anybody else here or anybody. In my life, it was like those are the people that said, you can't do this, you can't do that, and they did it. And I was just like, I always looked at them as like, I ain't gotta be like them, but I respect that. You know what I'm saying? And that's why when I met with people like Pharrell, it was easy for me to say, I don't understand you, and I don't really get where you're going at, but your music is fucking banging.
How did you meet Pharrell?
That's how I met Pharrell.
This is the best.
Well, how I met Pharrell. We was in Sound on Sound Studios. Everybody used to think Big used to be called at Daddy's house. Something happened at Daddy's house. I don't remember. But Big used to come to Sound on Sound Studios. And he used to have upstairs, or I used to have downstairs. And I used to see Biggie, after the War Report, I used to see Biggie like almost every day. I'm working on N.O.R.E. album. And a friend of mine's, he was my manager at the time, I believe, Martin Moore.
I was about to say, who are you
Martin Moore
from
NYU.
NYU.
Yeah. He was
I got a Martin Moore story.
Okay, yeah,
because that's the part of my career.
We're gonna get to that.
You know what I'm saying? I used to go up to do an NYU show when I was 14.
People don't realize the skits on the Wu-Tang.
Nah, I used to be up there with NYU when they used to have the
Yep.
stickers and all that shit.
Yep. So he discovered me. He's the guy who got me signed. But Martin Moore said to me, he said, "Yo, these dudes, they up here, they trying to work with Puff." And so I was like, all right, cool. Like, I had the N.O.R.E. I had the N.O.R.E. stands for niggas on the had the whole album was done. So he comes
It's like
to
a guy in Trilogy.
Yeah. So he comes to Sound on Sound, and he goes, and I just remember I met some dude in Canada just now, reminded me of Pharrell. He was trying to be Pharrell, but he reminded me of Pharrell because his inner attitude. Right. Not the attitude that he was trying to show me, but his inner attitude. But Pharrell actually came up to me and said, "Yo, nobody never listens to me." And I was like, that was awkward. Like, that was his first sentence. Like, nobody never listens to me. The person that does is gonna go through the roof. And I'm walking, I'm hot. But I'm like, something in my body said, shut up.
Right.
And listen to this guy. So I listened, and he goes, the first person that listens to me, I've worked with other people. And then it's all right. And then he started quoting Bloody Money to me. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, damn. I was like, all right, cool. You know, I'm looking at him. He don't look like a Bloody Money type of guy. He's not supposed to be knowing that song off the album. And I used to love that album. The War Report. That basement I was just telling you about. That's what I used to listen to. Capone and Noriega, The War Report. Yo, Talib, how old are you? You like 900 years old.
Let's keep it real. We the same age.
I'm 40. I'm 40 this year.
Right.
And this is my best year of my life. Best year of my life. I'm enjoying the fuck out of 40. Listen, 40, I can't wait to see what 41 feel like. This is incredible.
I'm about to be 41.
Look, he gave you a 5, but he wasn't really with you like that. He started thinking about you.
I'm good with my age.
Right,
no, the War Report, though.
I keep my grades.
You look like honey with the beard.
Or whatever it is.
Nah, yeah.
So, EFN, let me just ask you, ever gonna get men's club?
Yeah, let me tell you some weird shit that happened.
I'm fucking with you, guys.
Nah, real talk.
I would like to hear it.
I was with my girl. We went to the casino.
Let's pick up your girl.
We took her.
Let's make some noise for EFN girl.
We took her grandma to the casino for Mother's Day.
Took your grandma?
Her grandma.
Okay, God bless.
Because, she
God
wanted to
bless.
go play the joints. So I go into the bathroom, and some dude, I think he's Jamaican. Where's Drain at? I think he's Jamaican.
Did you?
I don't know. He had an accent. I couldn't place the accent. It was some island.
It could have been Canada.
I don't know. Okay. I'm there. I'm washing my hands, and the dude walks in, and he just looks at me, and he said, "You not gonna dye your beard?"
That's his first.
That's what he said to me.
Wait, were y'all at the urinal?
No. I'm washing my hands at this point.
Okay.
Nah, it would have been mad awkward at the urinal.
At the urinal.
And I said, nah, I don't like it. I don't like the dye. I don't like none of that shit.
Right.
He's like, really? But mad, like pensive, like he's thinking about
because he was
this
thinking
shit.
about dying his shit.
And he's older than me. I could tell he's older than me.
Right.
So I'm like, all right, cool. Is that it? Because I'm out of here, bro.
Right.
And then he's like, looks good, man. I'm like, all right, man, I'm out of here.
You saved his life that night, man.
Right.
You gave him confidence to go home and let his die just fade out. You gave him confidence.
He looked at me crazy, man. That's my story.
So when's the last time you spoke to Yasin Bey? I know that that's your brother.
About a month ago, I went out to South Africa.
Oh, wait, hold on, time out. Let's make some noise for him flossing us one more time.
I went out to see Yasin, I went out there, hang out with him, Mr. Ferrari Shepherd, and Yasin Bey is, he's a beautiful dude. Like, this dude is like, he's like, he's Muslim.
Right.
And a lot of his music and his stance has to do with incorporating Islam, trying to figure out that living as a Muslim, but living in today's society.
So he can't come back to America?
I can't speak on this situation at this particular time, but I know that he hasn't wanted to be in America for a long time.
All right.
He doesn't want to come out here.
Yeah, regardless of his particular political situation in South Africa, as you notice,
and can he still
ain't
travel?
Been here in a minute,
right?
He can still travel to London and shit like that, do shows. Okay.
Yeah. And I think that he
Paul, I'm appalled. Be quiet. Come on.
He is somebody who exists completely and totally outside of the music business.
Right.
He exists as an artist. Like, fuck the business. He exists as an artist, as a creative spirit.
Like the epitome of an artist.
Like, this is real. Like, this is real. Like, I'm not Muslim.
What are you?
I respect Islam. I respect people, anybody who search for truth.
So what would you claim if somebody would ask you? What would you claim?
I'm just me, I recognize the God in all of us. I like that. If you recognize the God in yourself, I recognize the God in you. You know what I'm saying?
So you everything.
Yeah.
I'm every religion.
Yeah.
And I'm every gang too.
Yeah.
Jesus like Christ, there's a lot of beef.
Yeah.
No, but that's how you gotta be.
Whoever I'm hanging with, I'm a vice lord. I'm with you.
If you understand the one, he understand the uncarved block, the theory of the one. He's every gang,
I'm everything.
Everything. You know what I'm saying?
I'm everything.
I'm nothing. But this is how Yasin Bey. Like, I went out there and I'm talking to him, and he's quoting verses from the Quran.
Now in South Africa, did y'all stay in huts?
No,
man. South Africa's mad developed.
South Africa is the most developed country.
There's a W out there?
No, there's no W.
Well, there's something like it though. For
but
sure.
Invite me when a W. They build a W.
Listen, there's some nice hotels and some nice spots that I'm not gonna blow up.
Western? No.
They got a whole different system.
All right. Can you name me one hotel that I might recognize? Otherwise, South Africa, I love
there's
y'all.
There's no chains.
South Africa's dope.
No, there's chains. There's chain hotels. You can go to a Sheraton.
Sheraton?
They got Hilton.
Let's make some noise.
Hilton.
I can fuck with a Sheraton. I'm SPG.
SPG?
I can fuck with, I'm SPG. Star Wars. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I can fuck with a Sheraton.
You could get a Star Wars.
But it better not be 4 Point Sheraton. That's a difference.
That's a difference.
I don't want to fuck with 4 Points.
Yeah, but
4 Points, they'll still let the police run in your room.
No, I'm gonna put you on to the boutique hotels and to the official spots.
Yes,
outside of the SPG shit.
You have to. You're very rich. I can tell by the way you just put that together. Yes. Can somebody grab me a cigar?
I'm not rich.
No.
I'm a working class MC who figured out I've cracked the code.
I seen J. Rue the Damager.
That's no. You know what's funny about you saying that?
What?
When I say I'm a working class MC, the image that I picture in my mind
J-Rue.
is J. Rue the Damager.
Yo, listen.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen. Let me tell you something. I seen J. Rue the Damager.
Yeah.
I knew he was gonna get drunk. He's my man.
Nah,
right?
yeah.
He gets bent. You know that.
I know.
But
He drinks Hennessy.
Me and
Yo,
J.
my
Rue,
nigga.
me and J. Rue
He
dancing from the
cool.
same block. You know.
I said, yo, J. Rue, where you been at? That nigga said, man, I just stay in Europe. I get this money.
The nigga said, where you been at?
in
Yo,
Europe.
he pulled out a passport. That shit looked like a phone book, my nigga.
Yeah, let me
He
explain.
had
Let
so
me
many
blow up this
visas.
nigga's spot.
Yeah,
yo.
yeah.
This
blow him
nigga
up.
J. Rue the Damager
Yeah.
live in Berlin.
Right.
Listen, I went to Berlin.
All right. Big up Berlin.
You know what I'm saying?
My grimy people. Respect.
You know what I'm
Respect.
saying? You go to, you see a poster.
Yo, hold on, time out.
You see posters for
Hold
this
on, hold
nigga
on.
everywhere.
Who gave that nigga that horn? That horn is terrible. Hold on, did you hear that horn? I did. 1, 2, 3. I'm sorry. J. Rue the Damager live in Berlin. I'm sorry. That was. We needed a proper horn for you, Talib.
Yeah, no,
We wasn't gonna
J.
let
Rue
you-
getting that Berlin
We wasn't
money.
gonna let them give you a fake horn. I'm
J. Rue
sorry.
getting that fucking
Right.
that fucking tear down the wall money.
Yeah, man, that nigga passport was like this.
No,
I seen
J. Rue. I went to, the first time I went to South Africa. I went with J. Rue the
J. Rue
Damager.
was there.
I went with
That
J.
nigga.
Rue the Damager.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I'll be in certain countries. I'll be in like Croatia or some shit. I'll be in a club.
We
J.
got
Rue
friends
just
from
pull up to
Croatia.
me and tap me on the shoulder.
I think
Neri,
J-Ro
what's your
from
friend from
Alcoholics
Croatia? What's her
lived
name?
in
J-Ro live
Germany, too.
in Malmo. He live in Malmo, Sweden.
Yeah, he lives
Malmo
somewhere
is
over there.
Malmo is a
Sweden.
half hour from Copenhagen, Denmark.
I'm
If you
not
go to
mad at
Malmo, Sweden, you hang out with J-Ro from Alcoholics.
Now,
But this is a fraternity of working class MCs that are
Working
all
class
over the world. I know
MCs.
where all they at. I know
Right.
where they at. I travel the world. I see them. J-Ro, what's your man? Elder Sensei from Artifacts.
Yo, he's
That's
killing it.
another
Yeah.
one. That's another one.
now let me ask you, Talib, because you like a revolution.
Master Ace is in
Why-
Italy right
killing
now.
it. He kills it.
Why?
Master Ace and Marco Polo in Italy right
Kill
now.
it. Kill
Why
it.
do like y'all revolution? Because like I would consider you a revolutionary activist, hip hop type of guy, right? But like y'all biggest crowds is white people. How
Yeah.
does that happen?
Because white people have money and they can afford to come to the concert.
They can afford to not
Niggas in
give
the
a
hood,
fuck.
niggas in the hood don't have money. They can't
Right.
go to concerts. They just be in the hood. White people be like, they look in the Village Voice and they look in the Time Out New York and they be like, I want to go to a concert. I have some extra money to spend. And I'm gonna go to a concert. I like Talib Kweli. It's
Right.
a good show. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you know, that's a good thing.
Close the door.
Who had the
Close the
crazy
door.
fucking...
Please.
That's a good thing.
Right.
Because hip hop music is folk music. It don't matter if you white, black, Jupiterian. You know what I'm saying?
From
Hip-hop-
Jupiter.
I've never
That would
heard
be
that
Jupiter.
word.
That would be
that's
Jupiter.
from Jupiter.
I'm speaking Jupiterian.
I'm with you, my nigga. Let me get a high five. Let me get a high five.
You have to be a part of the
Jupiterian.
Federation to understand.
That sounds right up Noriega language.
right.
I'm using it. Jupiterian. Go ahead. Continue.
Hip hop speaking the language that people speak right now. You know what I'm saying? So hip hop, the reason hip hop has united more cultures than any music, and than any fuck music. Hip hop has united more cultures than any force, anything in the history of the planet. More white people, black people, brown people, yellow people, red people get together over hip hop music than anything. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because hip hop speaking a language that we all speaking. It's speaking a language that's going on right now. So when N.O.R.E came out, like what? That's what niggas was on the street saying at the time.
Right. I
You know
was
what I'm
a
saying?
foul nigga. That's
Yeah,
true.
that's what niggas was
Go
saying.
ahead, tell them.
And whatever niggas is saying right now, whether it be Panda or whatever,
Right.
and whatever is going on, that's what's happening right now. And
Right.
make it to a record. Country music is like that. Folk,
Definitely like that.
folk music is like was like that, but folk music is not a popular art form like it was in the 70s. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, but country music is like that. Besides country music, and I don't fuck with country music. I'm not a country music fan. But I recognize real. You know what I'm saying? The country music is about struggle. It's about white people struggle, American.
And they're big storytellers in the music.
Yeah,
and
yeah, it's
people
kinda
love
true.
that.
It's beautiful.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's similar to hip hop in that
Yeah.
regard. But hip hop is our shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Hip hop is our shit.
Golf Brooks and them niggas.
Yeah.
They got to struggle.
Yeah.
Like country music, that's Golf Brooks. That's country music,
Did
right?
their horse ran away?
Yeah. Like I mean, like
No, I'm playing.
I mean, it's definitely their version of reality. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, country music
It's music. I'm gonna tell you what it is. I'm gonna keep it all the way. You want to keep it all the way real since we on Drink Champs?
Okay.
It's music made by uneducated people.
There you go. Right there, brother.
And I'm not saying uneducated as a judgment.
You was about to take some of that Dame Dash whiskey. By the way, you people out there, let people know we got Dame Dash whiskey on the table. Yes, and we representing for you, Dame Dash.
Shout out to Dame Dash. That's my nigga, man.
Now, I heard a rumor that even before.
No, but before you get into that, let me just qualify my statement before I'm going to end it looking crazy. When I say uneducated, I'm not meaning a diss. I mean people that don't receive the standard westernized traditional education. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas might have dropped out of high school, but can still run the world. Bill Gates didn't graduate from college, but still made a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I say uneducated, it's not a judgment. But there's white people in the South that didn't have the traditional education. You know what I'm saying? Like, even the term nigga. Like, even the word nigga.
It's too political for us, Talib.
I'm about to go. Hold on.
We're going to change the subject.
No, real quick. Even the term nigga was white people not understanding how to pronounce the Spanish word negro. Negro. Say nigga. It was negra. Negro.
Because a lot of the South was owned by Spain for the longest.
Right. So it became nigger over time. That's where the word nigger come from. It come from not having a Western standardized education. You know what I'm saying? So when I say uneducated, it's not to diss nobody. So, okay.
All right, so now, we heard a rumor that Kanye, I think Kanye's first feature was like with you. Is that correct?
Yeah, I used to fuck with Kanye back in the days, way before.
Does that mean you don't fuck with him now?
No,
like
Kanye's my nigga.
Okay.
I'm a Kanye West fan.
So what was the first time you met Kanye?
The first time I met Kanye, I was working on my Quality album, the album that Get By's on. I was in Platinum Island Studios.
He came through N.O.R.E. or no?
Platinum Island Studios. Wyclef used to own that. It's like on 40th, right down the block from DVD Palace.
That's Platinum Studios.
That's Platinum. Okay, so what studio?
Platinum Island. Which was Ken Duro Eiffel.
Duro?
Duro. Who's fuck with Clue.
DJ Clue's people.
Yeah. Right. Duro used to be the head engineer at Platinum Island. Platinum Island was in the same building or across the street, next door to Cotton Room, was next door to Raucous.
Okay. Oh, way downtown. Right. Thank you.
I'm working in Platinum Island Studios. And Kanye West come through the door. Now, I'm doing a session for my Quality album. And I'm waiting on Mos Def to show up because Mos Def, we have a song on my Quality album called Joy. I'm rapping about my kids and my kid's birth, and Mos Def is on it. Right. It took him a long time to record this verse. By this time, he was doing movies, he was blowing up. Right. So I'm trying to get in touch with him. It was hard to get in touch with him.
Right.
Kanye come through the door. I never seen this nigga, never heard this nigga. He said, I'm here to meet Mos Def. I said, well, guess what? He might not show up.
Right.
But who are you? He said, Mos Def told me to meet him here. I got some beats.
Right.
I said, play me the beats. I'm working on an album.
Right.
Kanye played me the beats. Every beat that Kanye played me, he played me 4 beats that night. All them beats made it to my album.
Let's make some noise for Kanye being a savage. God
all the beats made it to my album. I said, who? I said, now, them beats, Kanye...
You the nigga that's why he got an ego, because nigga came in, he pitched you 4, you bought 4. It's all Talib fault. From now on, every time Kanye do anything fucked up, we blame it Talib. Make some noise for Talib being the reason.
I couldn't believe how good these beats was because I had never heard of him. So I'm like, how have I never heard of you and your beats of this quality? He told me, he said, I did beats on D-Dot. Angeletti album.
The Mad Rapper.
Yeah.
I did beats on Jermaine Dupri album, 1472.
I didn't even know that.
I did beats on Beanie Siegel. He told me he did The Truth and then The Reason.
The Truth,
all that Beanie Siegel shit. When he said that's when I was like, play me some shit. So he did the Gorilla Monsoon rap, The Good to You, To Get By, all that shit on the Quality album. And I just was, and then when I went on tour, Common was on tour doing Electric Circus. I was the opening act. Kanye was like, I'm trying to get my music out there. Niggas ain't fucking with me. I said, come on tour with me. He came on tour with me. He came out every time.
Wait, you brought Kanye on tour?
I brought Kanye on my tour. When you
Let's
listen
make some noise for Talib bringing Kanye on tour. Kanye, how dare you do a tour without inviting my nigga Talib? He's too humble to say that. I'm gonna say it for him.
Hey,
go ahead.
Did you listen to the last call?
You ever heard of Tiger Bone?
Yes, I have. I know about Tiger Bone.
You're not gonna take a shot.
We take a shot.
I'm from New York City.
We go. You from New York City?
I'll take a shot.
Talib, listen. Hold on. We're gonna let you finish your story first. We need. It's more important.
Last call on Kanye album. He break it down.
Oh, we're gonna do last call here
last
too.
Call, right.
And
he break it down. He say Talib Kweli brought me on tour.
Oh, we fucking up the scene.
And he told me how to perform on the tour and shit. Like he say that on a song on College Dropout. He explained the whole story.
Right.
How I brought him on tour.
Did you know he was crazy from the beginning?
Oh, well, listen. When Kanye West, when I first met him, I said,
hold on, y'all. Hold on.
This nigga played me Jesus Walks when I first met him.
Wait, the first day you met him, he played?
Not the first day, maybe the first month or so.
Okay.
Beat or lyrics
the
and
song
beat?
done. This is 4 or 5 years before this shit came out. This nigga played me. He played me Dear Mama, not Dear Mama, the Hey Mama. La 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 la.
Yeah.
La 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 la. I said, I never heard nothing so beautiful in my life.
Right.
He played me that. He played me Jesus Walks. I said, nigga.
And it was the version that came out, or was it
This is before he had a deal. Before College Dropout, he played me Jesus Walks. He played me a bunch of those songs. But I remember Jesus Walks and the Hey Mama. I said, you need to put these shits out now. He said, no. That's what nigga said. He said, my first album. This is before he had a deal. No deal.
He knew what he wanted to do.
He said, my first album is called College Dropout. I'll do these songs. My next album is called Late Registration. That the Jesus Walks and the Hey Mama.
Right.
That's gonna be on Late Registration.
Wow.
Jesus Walks.
He had his
Jesus
plan.
Walks is gonna be my
you
single.
can tell.
Jesus Walks is gonna be my
calculated.
single from College Dropout. But when he put it out, Jesus Walks was a single. He says it on the song. This is my single, dog. Radio needs this. He says it on the song.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
He's a Gemini.
And you knew did you know he was a genius, or you just knew he was crazy?
I couldn't. To be real with you,
because I heard a song.
Niggas used to diss him.
Tell him who's you diss him. Let's get into it.
Everybody dissed him. Kanye had the hot beats. But niggas he was trying to sell himself as an artist. And niggas was like, we want your beats. And I used to be like, he used to be on a tour bus with us. He used to be rhyming, and he used to rhyme all the time.
Right.
If you come in the room, somebody new come in the room, he kick the rhyme. Like, say I kick a rhyme for you. Somebody new come in the room, he kick the rhyme again for the new nigga in the room. Which would get annoying sometimes.
It's annoying. It's thirsty.
Right.
You call that thirsty.
Right, but he knew.
He had no boundaries.
But he knew.
He was going.
He knew.
He was going.
You know
Sometimes being thirsty,
listen, when we was my team, we did the street team for Def Jam Rockefeller. Right?
Yeah, stop that talk.
And so
I'm gonna stop passing you weed. You keep giving it away. I'm in interview mood. Come on, me and
what was the single that he had? The joints when he had when he got in the car
Wire
accident.
through the wire. That was it.
With what was homegirl on it? The old school G.
Shaka Khan.
Shaka Khan.
Wait, hold on. Nobody asked for shots of Tiger Bone. Hold on. Time out. Talib said it.
Come on, let's go.
Did you say? All right,
let's go. Damn.
I gotta make an appearance at a club.
We
tonight,
had, yeah.
I'm shooting a video right now. Stop shooting my video to do fucking.
Listen, all right, hold on. I'm standing up.
I'm doing Tiger Bone tonight.
Oh, I gotta give my Kanye story.
Go ahead, give me a Kanye story.
This is my 1.5 Kanye story.
Because this is gonna fuck everybody's life up after we drink this.
Y'all don't drink water?
Water?
No, we don't like water.
Talib, you have to drink champs, Talib. We don't have water.
Because I do drink water.
What? This is disrespectful.
Can I get some water?
We got water here?
Water.
The fuck?
With extra HP.
Yeah.
N.O.R.E.
That's accolades. That's accolades.
This is real drink champ shit right here.
Real drink champ shit.
Because this is how you really do a drink champs. You drink water so you can keep drinking.
100%.
Let's make some noise for Talib trying to be smart. That's hard. There's nothing smart about this shot we about to take. I'm gonna just throw it out there.
Tell my story.
All right, you gotta tell your story.
The story's whack now, by the way, but
why?
We was doing we did the promo. Shout out to Eddie Giggs who's not here. We did Def Jam Rockefeller.
Water gone.
Water gone. All right, don't take that shot yet. Don't take that shot yet.
I got you.
I'm ready.
Yeah, but I think you should take the water out the drink champs cup.
No, that's how you do it. Listen, I drink water when I
drink. Real drink champ drink water, bro.
Out the gauntlet. All right, cool.
That's OG.
I'm gonna let y'all get.
That's not even OG knowledge. It's OG wisdom.
No, we need to be hydrated, man, so we can keep drinking.
I'm gonna let y'all get away with this right now. Go ahead.
Nah, man, I want you to drink water because I care about you, bro.
Yo, you know what the fucked up shit is?
I care.
The whole tour, there was like 3 people who just said, that nigga ain't drink water the whole time. I just landed and was just like, let's just.
All right, my story.
Go ahead, get to it.
the story's whack now. But
no, you just forgot your story.
No, I didn't forget my story.
You been getting hot.
I was doing this. I was the street team manager for Miami for Def Jam and Rockefeller. And nobody believed in Kanye at Rockefeller.
Right.
So
they did not.
He leaked that record.
He leaked
through
through the wire. I remember that.
And then he
paid for the video.
He paid for the video.
He paid for the radio promotion.
And he hit
Look at that. Niggas changing the rules for you. They got water and shit.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a water.
Thanks, Garcia, for ruining my story.
No, I'm sorry. I'm gonna need a water after the shot of Tiger Bone. Go ahead.
So,
he leaked the record.
Man, what the fuck? I'm trying to tell my goddamn story.
He leaked the record.
What the fuck, man?
He leaked the record.
And he went to the Mix Show Power Summit in Puerto Rico.
I was there.
I was there too.
I was there.
And we performed it. Common was there, and Moses was there, and at the Wyndham Resort in Puerto Rico, at Rio Del Mar.
You're still ruining my story.
Yeah, go ahead. We forgot your story.
I'm there with you. I was there.
Go ahead.
So, homie, he organized out of pocket. He told all the reps, I want to...
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ. Holy shit, man. I'm throwing my microphone.
In the song with Jay-Z and Kanye, in the song when they say DJ in Puerto Rico for 3 days, though, that's what he's talking about.
Yes. That's what he's talking about.
All right, get to your story.
Fuck my life, man. I'm trying to be relevant right now.
But continue.
So he organized a conference call, and he gets on the call, and it's Kanye the way we know Kanye. He said, "My shit is hot. I need you guys to take it to the radio. I'm coming to every market. Be ready." And he came to every market.
And this is early.
He came on my tour.
Nobody knows.
With me and Common.
Oh,
yeah.
Look how I like the way he threw that in there.
Like a segue, right?
Yo,
He threw that in there. He came on my tour. Let's make some noise for Talib. Play this shit, Talib.
I have mad respect for Kanye.
Right. We all got mad respect for Kanye.
Yeah, but I'm a Gemini, so I have way more respect for him.
I don't know why the table just moved. It felt like a
I
shark.
moved it. That was
that
me.
was you? That was you?
me.
You got superhero strength.
All right, so we're drinking this crazy
All
shit?
right, listen. All right, listen. I'm going to be honest, Talib.
Be honest. I don't think you was lying before.
No, I'm going to be honest. I took a shot with this, with KRS-One after the show.
That's impressive.
After the show. He was my man. I did an investigation on him. Like you, I hit you straight up. You said you like Hennessy, you like the dark. So I went out there.
I like dark. I said whatever.
Dark, right? You said whatever. But I did, KRS, I did a real investigation.
He said beef. What a relief.
Yeah.
When will this poisonous product cease?
Definitely took it to a different angle, but I'm with that as well. I am with that as well. But I studied KRS and I knew he liked the Mai Tais, right? So we had the people at the bar. Like it just was my fucking pleasure. Like a person I grew up listening to, even though I'm from Queens, I told him Criminal Minds album is the only 2 songs I couldn't listen to because of my,
your loyalty.
My loyalty. Yeah. But now, so I do the investigation. I find out he likes Mai Tais. We get the guys to make the best Mai Tais in the world. We give them enough of it. We do it. So I had already run. In my mind...
I think we had a drunk KRS-One.
We had a drunk KRS-One. But I had one, like, in my mind. It was like, this is dope, because it was a dope interview. We had a little sidestep with the, the way he answered it. It's okay. I've defended him the next...
in the whole
This is my brother. I love him.
Man.
It's like my lyrical father. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, me too.
But I did take the shot with KRS after the podcast. Now, with that being said, this is my...
During the podcast.
No, it was after.
No, now.
Now we're doing a shot of Tiger Bone during the podcast. Now, so I must warn you.
Wait, do we get sushi with this?
When I took the shot with KRS, he's my idol. His neck started sweating. I knew he was drunk. There's no way your neck sweat unless you're drunk.
That's OG shit when your neck sweat.
That's OG shit when your neck sweat. So, if our neck sweat, we're gonna end this interview early.
All right.
But we gotta.
Shit.
Yo, he hates this shit. And
hey man, life is short.
Listen, we gotta show you how we do this, Tyler.
Yeah,
live on the
show
drink
us how you
tracks.
do this.
I ain't gonna front. This chair has killed my ass.
I've been trying to drink less.
I feel like I was sitting on the iron
and I should not
the whole
have done
time.
this podcast.
Let me tell you something. This podcast is ruining my career, my life, my health,
and your liver.
Everything.
You know what somebody tweeted me the other day, said, "Thank you, N.O.R.E, for sacrificing your liver.
I think we're ruining people's lives.
I sold my liver, man. I sold my liver. All right, listen. So this is how we do it, Tom.
Let's stand up.
All right, I think that was your drink. I don't know which one's whose is that.
Who's this? Whose drink is that?
You got two?
Oh, you got two?
Talib.
Wait, I'm a real journalist. I'm bringing the mic up.
All right, you got to take the glasses off just for this, eye to eye.
Yeah, we got to see your eyes go sideways.
This is Tiger Bone now. You from New York City, you know.
Brooklyn, New York.
All right, respect.
Yeah,
Eye to eye.
718.
Eye to eye. Eye to eye.
718.
Boom. Eye to eye.
Oh, shit.
Talib, you gonna take two?
I used to drink ginseng up.
This is ginseng times 3,000. That's all it is.
All right, ooh, I'm done.
All right, I'm done.
Nah, everybody. Come on, Haas, you in?
Oh, has two?
All right, you in? All right, yo, where you at, Sonny?
Oh, he's
Look at your shot right here.
There's your second shot.
Okay, I'll take it right now. Got it.
That was not fair.
Oh, my shit don't work.
Where my water at now?
Holy Toledo skins.
Water.
This is disgusting, man. Yo, but why do we keep drinking this ancient Chinese secret, bro?
That's a wrap. That's a wrap.
Yo, somebody gave me a water. They just, oh, here you go. I'm sorry.
Well, you gotta take my shit.
That's all right.
Yeah, man.
Damn,
Talib,
man.
don't take another one, Talib. You can't.
Look,
hang.
that's your other one. That's for
For
you.
the culture.
We just want to make
I'm gonna
sure.
put that in my pocket and take it with me.
For the culture, don't take another one, Talib.
Oh, shit.
So now.
Can I put my glasses on?
I just want to stay standing now.
Nah, yeah, I want to stay standing too.
All right, we gonna stand up now?
Yeah.
No, you can stand up.
I'm Walter Cronkite right now.
gonna be
Hey, how
honest.
you doing? What happened was.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna sit down. So,
I'm gonna stand up.
I'm gonna be honest. This is stand up is okay
Stand
right
up.
now.
all right.
I'm gonna stand up and stand up to this shit.
Stand up
Listen,
guy.
I
I'm
told
standing
y'all.
up to you right now.
I told y'all. Tiger Bone changed your fucking life, man.
Yo, Tiger
He
Bone.
changed your life.
Yo.
And everybody has a Tiger Bone story about me. You notice that? Like when 2 Chainz,
Yeah,
I don't
see you made a decision to become the Tiger Bone guy about.
I
Like,
don't know how
10
that
years ago.
happened. Yeah, I don't know. Everybody has a Tiger Bone story
Yeah.
about
No,
me.
you made a
The
decision.
worst.
I did?
You did. I remember. I remember.
I crossed over to the dark side a
You
long
made a
time
decision.
ago.
You was like, I'm gonna talk about Tiger Bone in every interview.
Because it's different.
Yeah.
It's, you know what it is? It's
You-
illegal.
No, that's what it was.
It's not
it was
illegal,
part, it was
man.
part,
That's
no, but it
gangster.
was. But it was.
Back
It was
then.
the original.
The original.
It's part of the N.O.R.E. mystique.
Yeah, it was illegal.
Wait,
like,
should I be a part of this?
It's like
mistake then?
smoking
yeah,
beaties.
you were
It's
part of
illegal.
this.
It's like smoking.
Super illegal.
It's like smoking
Super
beaties
back
now.
then.
Like
yeah.
you try to buy a pack of Khalil's beaties.
Wait, hold on, time out. Did you say beanies?
Beaties.
Them little
You can't buy them
nasty
shit, you know? After 9/11.
can't buy those little joints?
After 9/11. They banned Khalil's beaties.
Oh, I used to get.
Remember you used to buy
I used to
Khalil's
pretend to be
beaties?
high off those shit
I don't
all the
After
time.
9/11
I
because
hated those beanies.
they had an association with like some sort of organization.
Yeah.
So they banned them shits. Remember we used to buy them shits in the hood?
Mm-hmm.
And then one day you couldn't? 9/11.
Wow.
It's
And
your
them shits
fault,
was over.
Lori.
What?
Do your Googles.
I don't know, man.
It's Tiger Bone. Let's take one more shot of Tiger Bone.
No.
Let's just end it.
No.
Let's just
Who are we
end it.
cocking the table?
No.
Let's just end it.
Listen, I'll take another shot of Tiger Bone
Okay.
after I work tonight. Because I still got to work.
No, this is
That was
work
like a
right
Prince
now.
answer. You've been
Yeah.
hanging with Prince way too much. That was a Prince answer. You got one shot right there. I'm gonna join
That is
you.
not my shot. I don't claim responsibility.
You
No.
did. You picked
That
up
shot
two.
has your name
That
on
was
it.
a joke. That was
when
a
you pick
fucking-
up 2 shots, Talib, you committed.
That was a visual joke.
That's like
shots?
you can't put the fried chicken back. Like when you in the barbecue
I don't even
and you
get
picked up two pieces of chicken at the black barbecue.
That's a false equivalency.
no,
It's the same like two empanadas.
He got way too. I don't even know what the word with that equivalency. Like I don't know what word. Come on,
That's-
Talib.
that's-
We're gonna do one more shot. Give
That's a
me the
false
Tiger Bone.
equivalency. Because the chicken you touch, the drink is a plastic cup.
No. He
That-
tried to get too smart on us.
Yeah.
We can't let you get away with that,
You want me to
Talib.
put this in a not so plastic cup?
We can't let you get away with that.
If I dip my finger in it or I drank it, then you would.
It's pretty much the same when you
Nah.
grab it. Watch, I'm gonna join you.
Oh,
And
shit.
I've been fucked up all day.
I'm fucked
but
up
yo,
right
listen,
now.
let me just say something. Thank you for joining us at the Drink Champs.
listen.
We had KRS drink 3 shots. We just want you to have 2.
I'm clapping by myself on the drink champ.
Oh no, my bad,
Nah,
my bad. No, because your clap was not aggressive at all. When you want when you want people to clap, Talib, you gotta
do
say,
this.
everybody make some noise! Listen. Let's make some noise for Talib trying to get a soft clap out of the Drink Champs. We don't do that over here, Talib. I'm gonna take one more shot with you.
The slow clap.
Yeah,
I think that's my glass actually.
Then that's great.
A little something.
Yo, you need to
That
put
is
that
great.
moonshine away, man.
All right, cool. You want me to help you out?
Oh, fuck my life.
See? That's the effects of moonshine.
Yeah, this is Chinese moonshine.
Put some more.
Listen, I'm
I
telling the
agree
world.
with you.
So listen, how many listeners y'all got at this point?
We're approaching 3 million. We're approaching 3 million.
In April, we had 2.2 million.
So like,
Let's make some noise for April. Let's make some noise for April. We ain't talking about a girl. We're talking about the month.
We're averaging 500,000 a week.
You know what I mean? And Talib.
So 3 million people listening to this bullshit.
That's right. It's bullshit. Thank you so much. Yo, Talib, high five.
You're absolutely right.
You're absolutely right.
Yo,
I can't believe it. This
the
is
listeners
awful.
don't get it. It's bullshit.
It is bullshit. Listen, every time we speak, we make a podcast.
Yeah, every time we speak, it's caca out of our mouth.
You said like
and
Nas,
yo, let me tell you something. Nas told me 10 years ago. I don't know why. Like we was around. Like to me, Nas told me the internet was going to happen.
That's right.
Like we was in some.
it.
Like we was in some.
He's
man,
Al Gore. Nas is Al Gore with a black mask on from Queensbridge.
I don't know if that was equivalent to what I was thinking of, but
he's doing it right now.
Nas, we sat in, and I actually filmed
has
it.
a portfolio.
I actually filmed it.
Does.
It was for a What documentary, and I sat there and I filmed him, and we just talked about like No.
Come on, guy, get out of here.
No.
Get out of here.
So, and he told me, he said someday these people are gonna pay us for our conversation. I thought he meant the internet. When the internet got involved in Twitter, I thought he meant that. But then years later, now I realized that he was telling me I was going to have this podcast and be number one and have millions of people listen to our bullshit together as a one. Because you know what? Hip-hop classic stories is what the people love.
That's right.
And I'm going to take this last shot of Tiger Bone with you. No. Just pick up that Tiger Bone. If you could drink that Tiger Bone and drink that Hennessy, I ain't gonna lie, you the hardest nigga in Brooklyn and Nebraska.
You know that's some Brooklyn shit too.
Listen.
That Tiger Bone is some Brooklyn shit too.
Is there more Hennessy in there? Oh no, that's water. No. All right, if you can finish, listen, I'm gonna keep it real.
Let me drink water.
Talib, fuck everything else. If you could drink this shot of Tiger Bone and then finish your Hennessy, you the hardest nigga in Nebraska.
There's no Hennessy anywhere.
There's Hennessy. No, don't finish that first.
That's
not a good. Oh, that's water.
I didn't cleanse my palate.
All right.
He's getting ready.
Cool. All right,
we're going Omaha?
At Nebraska and Omaha.
And the Dakotas.
And Brooklyn and Dade County.
Right.
All right, so look.
And the fucking. Yeah.
All right, so now remember, eye to eye. Take your glasses off. Yeah.
Jesus Christmas.
I love it. Eye to eye, yes. Eye to eye, boom. EFN. You gotta take your fucking shot. No, it's right there, motherfucker.
Let's go.
Eye to eye.
Tell him to stuck me out, dude. Oh, fuck. Yo, do I get a fortune cookie with that? Where's my fortune cookie?
We just drank cat urine.
Shit. I should know jiu-jitsu after I drink that shit, man.
Now, Talib, are you sure you still in for this?
I gotta work tonight.
You could quit.
Quit?
Water.
Or you can finish your Hennessy.
No water in here.
I want to see if you're a real Brooklyn nigga right now.
Am I allowed to take another sip of water?
Yes, you're allowed to sip
Listen,
plenty water.
I'm on the water side of things.
Yeah, you're allowed to sip plenty water. But I'm going to keep it real.
Water.
Hennessy and Tiger Bone, I don't remember them being friends ever.
Oh, yeah.
So let me do this podcast usually last like this long?
Yes, it does.
Oh, yeah.
It's real hip-hop stories.
I don't listen to podcasts at all.
We got Talib.
No, we want you to listen to our podcast eventually.
We love Talib. He came in here. He came in here with some gangster shit. He said, I ain't listening to anything.
He said, I don't listen to you guys all the way.
All the way. I listened to some of y'all.
I sampled you guys.
And I said, thank you. Because maybe he win the game. Because right now we got him lit. He got to work tonight. Big up your video. You just shot a video. We want to big that up, man.
Yeah, big up my video. Good Girls. His name
Shout
is
out to
Good
Nico
Girls
too.
once again.
Shout out to Nico Is.
Yep.
I was doing the video. I had a conference call with shout out to Alicia Keys and
Shit.
and Rhapsody and Busta Rhymes. We was on a conference call. You know what I'm saying? I went to the White House.
Wait, yeah, let's talk about that.
Yeah, I heard about it.
Because you never go
Khaled
in the right
was out
house
there
after
too.
you
Busta
leave
was
this
out there.
interview, nigga.
Khaled-
Let's hurry up.
Khaled
They ain't
dropped
fucking with
major
you no more.
keys at the White House.
I heard Rick Ross alarm went
literally
off.
the major keys, or he dropped some gems?
That story got out.
Yeah, the Rick Ross alarm went off. Yeah, let's make some noise for that. God damn it.
He had
the house arrest shit. Let's make some noise for that. At the White House.
That was the most.
Let me. I heard one story. I heard one story about the White House. Please, everybody, be quiet. I heard one story about the White House. I heard that when Barack Obama got y'all all in the room, he said some of y'all niggas' tax issues ain't right. And y'all might be...
I believe that.
What?
And y'all might be arrested when you leave this property. Is that true?
That's some thug shit if he said that.
Part 1 is true.
Okay.
Part 2 is not.
He didn't say you will be arrested.
No, he didn't say. But
he said I'm gonna hook you over.
I'm surprised that you heard that story.
He said I'm gonna hook you over with my accountant guys.
This
Did he
guy's
say
the
that?
CIA right here, man.
I don't know my shit.
No,
Niggas
he
call
said.
me.
He said.
Niggas call me.
Yeah, Obama said. He
He's
said
got drones.
we was talking about criminal justice reform. By the way, Barack Obama has released like hundreds of people.
Let's make some noise for Barack Obama releasing a bunch of people.
But he has drones, some motherfuckers though.
He has
The
also.
drone shit is crazy. Though.
He has also used drones as a preemptive measure. So don't make no noise for that.
No.
He's the president.
Hey man, listen. The job of the president
It's not easy.
is to maintain the status quo.
Yeah.
But let's stop being serious for a second.
Right. Let's go.
Let's get back funny. Come on. People want to laugh. Let's go. Let's go.
But we gotta get people some serious.
No, but Rick Ross' bracelet went off. That was great.
That was
great.
And Obama said, and Rick Ross, like a true Miami dude.
And he is a true Miami dude.
Rick Ross represented Miami.
Wait. What did he do?
No, this is all. Let Talib live.
The beeping went off. And Obama said, "What is that?" That was there. This real.
Obama act like he don't know.
He said, "What is that?" No one knew. I heard it. No one knew what that was.
Right.
And Rick Ross said, "That's that criminal justice."
Let's make some noise for Rick Ross being hood in the White House. God damn it.
Shout out to Carol City.
Shout out to Carol City, Liberty
Because
City.
Obama brought us there to talk about criminal justice reform. So
That's the epitome of it right there.
Rick Ross was like,
That's me.
I heard he walked in the room and he said a curse. And they made everybody relax. He was like, "What's up?" He said something like,
"No, he was. You know what he said? You know, I'm gonna tell you what he said. He said, Talib Kweli, I listen to your music. I love listening to your music. I listen to the White House." And then he looked at A$AP Rocky, right? He said, "I love your music too, but I can't listen to it in the White House.
"Right."
I put my headphones on." You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Obama,
You don't want another shot, Tiger Bone, right? We done with that?
No, he could do it. He wants to.
No,
He hesitated.
Listen, I want to drink some of this Dame Dash.
Not my bottle.
Good
This is
leeway.
my bottle right here.
Good leeway.
Dusko. Drink Champs.
Talib Kweli.
Dusko.
I can't thank
Drink
you
Champs.
enough.
Dusko.
I can't thank you enough, man. I think we covered all grounds.
he
Is there
wrote out
anything
with
that you
it.
want to
He wrote
say,
out with it,
Talib? Is there anything you want to say to the people? We got about like 4 people listening to us right now.
4 people.
I wanna say,
4.5 people.
Yeah.
Don't drink.
With the Drink Champs?
Don't drink with N.O.R.E. It's his fault.
Oh, wait. You better put him in there.
I want to say,
You better put him in
don't
there.
eat the yellow snow.
Right.
And,
Because
And the gum under the table is not candy.
not
The
candy.
gum under the table is not candy. Yo, Talib Kweli, you've been a great sport, man. We really appreciate you because you know why? You're so much positive. You're so much a hip-hop activist. You're our version of Al Sharpton without the corny shit.
God damn it.
No, without the corny.
Al Sharpton.
Now, that's my nigga.
What?
Al Sharpton is a good dude.
Is
My
he?
nigga.
Is he really?
However, I am not Al Sharpton.
No. I mean, like, what I mean
Slow
by that
down,
is
N.O.R.E.
no. What I mean by that. I'm sorry.
But is that
I'm
a good
sorry.
thing or a
I'm
bad
sorry.
thing when you say that, though?
No, but what I mean
I
by
understand. I get it.
is you the guy.
Give me Huey
like,
Newton or like Malcolm
yeah,
X.
Huey Newton, Stokely
give me
Carmichael,
Stokely Carmichael, you know what I'm saying?
Malcolm X, what's some other people?
With all due respect to Al Sharpton and Jesse Jackson and all the niggas.
That's who you are for us.
All due respect to them.
Yeah, and I feel like I'm hearing a CBS ad coming in.
What the? Oh, it's a train.
It's a train. Oh, all right. I'm like, CBS, y'all niggas is killing
CBS
us.
just sent the train through.
Listen, but I feel like you're the guy.
I think that's Rap Radar.
Whenever, Rap Radio. Y'all sabotaged us last week. We understand y'all, motherfucking Elliot Wilson.
Shout out to Elliot Wilson.
Yeah.
Yo, let me just say this real quick.
Yeah, please.
Elliot Wilson,
He's
you have a bunch of niggas that do not deserve interviews before Talib Kweli.
Wait,
That's
hold
all.
on. I don't know where this is going, but I'm with
That's
you
all.
wherever you want to take it. I'm with you wherever you want to take it.
Elliot is my nigga. I love Elliot.
But why? Elliot did not put you on Rap Radar?
I
did not know this.
Rap Radar gave me a lot of love. Shout out to
No,
Rap
but
Radar.
on Rap Radar podcast.
No, Rap
you never
Radar.
been on
Shout out to Rap Radar. They give me a lot of love. But all the little,
wait.
the little
No.
talks he be having. But I'm only saying this because I have a new album coming out.
Right, but he never put you on Rap Radar podcast?
The little talks he be having?
Yeah.
With the little...
Them little shits, because
Them little
he hit
talks?
millions. High five.
But let's be clear. We didn't
Shout out
have
to
you
Elliot.
because you had a new album.
No, listen,
we had you because
listen.
you are a friend.
No,
That's
let
right.
me shout out Kay Valentine from Chicago. We dropping her album, Devoted Media. Nico is from Orlando, Florida. He was
Yep.
very excited. He said, what? You doing Drink Champs? Oh my God.
Nico hits me up.
Nico
Cool
is
dude,
very
man.
excited. Now I was
man.
already excited to do Drink Champs, but Nico made me more excited. You know,
Yeah.
Elliot Wilson, this is my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen.
What, but he didn't want to accept you?
No.
Let's
What
keep
are
it
you
real.
saying, N.O.R.E?
Let's just keep it
What are you
real.
saying?
You saying he didn't want to accept
No,
you?
this is what I'm
Elliot,
saying.
I'm
you
devil's
fucking up
advocate.
again,
I'm
Elliot.
devil's advocate.
We are capitalizing off your fuck up, Elliot Wilson. Everybody make some noise. Thank you, Talib. Listen, anytime Elliot and B-Dot, they don't answer you, you know my phone number is still the same.
Because we rappers.
Yeah,
You know what
we
I'm saying?
rappers.
We rappers.
We inside the NBA.
We inside.
We
Them niggas is just
Yeah, them.
commentators.
The DJ ain't the shit.
Commentators.
DJs is the
DJ.
backbone.
No,
we the
no,
backbone.
I never
Them
seen
niggas
Elliot
ain't
Wilson
DJs.
DJ
No,
nothing.
I'm saying y'all say the
No,
rappers.
we. Rappers
I'm
and
saying,
DJs.
we
Let's say,
DJs,
let's
we
make
the
some noise
backbone.
for the DJs.
No.
I gotta stand up to the motherfucker.
Listen, motherfucker, we Eric B. and Rocky.
I'm the rapper. You're the rapper. I'm the DJ.
Jazzy Jeff, Will Smith. There we go. Shout out to B-Dot and Elliot Wilson. They important participants and contributors to the
Why
culture.
are we shouting them out? Tyler?
Because Drink Champs
Nah,
is number
nah,
one.
they-
That's right. Let's make some noise for that.
But in all good fun, they
Nah,
are
that's-
label mates.
That's
we
all
love
people.
Them,
They are
man.
people.
We love them.
We always
I'm
fuck
just-
with them, though.
I'm just saying that because I have a new album coming out, and if I do an interview on them, I get to promote my album.
100%.
So,
Yeah.
whatever. You know what I'm saying?
But they didn't ask you to come on first. Is
Because
this true?
he wants to interview people who have trends, but he don't understand that I'm
It's
way
not
bigger than trends.
Tell that nigga.
I'm way bigger than
Tell that
trends.
nigga you've been transcending shit forever, nigga. You
Hip-hop
done
ain't
had
a trend,
You
we
had
got
an
culture.
apartment in South Africa, nigga. Like, come on, my nigga. Like this is the thing is with like I interview legends. I interview people who I know. They use that word relevant. We don't use
we don't
that
never
word
use that,
relevant
man.
over here.
We make it
We
relevant
use that
when we
word
do it.
legend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When
It's
you
not-
a
it's not-
legend,
it's not dependent on relevancy.
No.
yeah,
not at all,
fuck
not at
all
all,
that.
man.
That dumb shit, yo. I don't know how to do that.
What is that? What
I don't
is
know.
that? I don't know that.
That is representative of all who dance.
Wait, I saw that when Prince back in the day.
No, Prince. I fuck with Prince. But yo, Talib.
He was just whipping the nays.
Yeah, I was trying to whip the name.
Whipping
But
nay-nay.
Talib, listen, let me thank you, man, for coming through me and the EFN. You know, we retarded people. We're both in here together. And we really want to thank you for coming here, being a great sport.
Listen,
and you are drunk.
I
You
am
are
drunk, and I came here in a tank top. This is the first time anybody
Yeah.
see me in a tank top. My
And
hotel room.
you like
got
M.A.
locked out.
Thresse. You got mad tattoos. You like M.A. Thresse. You down with the Spanish game.
Banging on wax right now. He's banging on wax.
He's down with 18th Street gang. I said, what the fuck?
I got locked out of my hotel.
What the fuck?
I got a text while I was on your show.
Stop renting them Airbnbs. Come back to Starwood.
That's what happened. That's what
Come
happened.
back to Starwood.
I got locked out, but now I got my clothes back. I'm about to put on a
Let's
new
make
outfit.
some noise for him getting his clothes back. I'm gonna stop smoking this too. I'm tired of this. What shit is this? The plastic weed? I'm done. Yo, you don't remember what I handed to KRS? KRS said, stop, N.O.R.E.
Karis,
This is
he
what-
don't want nothing to do with you no more.
No. KRS would have smoked no, he wanted a joint. Remember, KRS wanted a joint. Talib Kweli, thank you for hanging out with us, man.
My
we really
brother.
appreciate that. That bottle of Hennessy could go with you.
That
I
is
can bring it
yours.
out.
That is yours.
I'm taking it.
You taking
yours.
it.
That is yours.
Thank you
That is
so
yours.
much, Talib Kweli. Let's make some noise for Talib Kweli. Oh my God.
Take some pics.
We gotta take some pics and then we
Take some
done.
pics, do a bit.
That was absolutely ridiculous.